Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the cast with the most opinions and the least information. Thanks for joining us in the study of what it means to be human and where exactly does your poop go after you flush it. Please enjoy the show as we explore these topics and many more with the crew that is, we regret this already. Howdy.
Yo.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Fantastic.
It's been a little while since we were all together. What's it been, last week?
Yeah, a little while.
Too long.
Not long enough. Man.
Too long, in my opinion.
7 days too long.
So a lot of stuff going on. I got a shit ton of topics, a lot of things to cover, but I know you guys got a few things grinding your gears.
Oh, not grinding the gears. I just want to talk about some video games, dude, and what it was like.
Dude, I love video
games. For us
games.
growing up on some video games.
I love them. Love video games.
The pre-internet days of getting to go to your friend's house and playing 4 people deep on the Mario Kart, you know.
N64.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, days like that.
Yeah.
Versus what it's like now. So what did you grow up on?
Nintendo 64 for sure. That was definitely the first console. My older brothers had the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo, but I had the N64. That one was definitely mine. When I think about pre-internet video games, that's my go-to console. You know, because PlayStation was awesome too. You know, and that was the very next console I got. PlayStation 1, that sweet ass disc. You know, we were in the future at that point.
Oh yeah.
The computers were around, and now discs.
That Battleship gray look too.
Oh yeah, that sweet gray.
Which is like the custom, or like the custom look now. You know.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
The Nintendo 64 was also kind of gray, but it was like a darker
gray. Smoke.
Yeah, smoke gray. I still got a couple N64s somewhere. I don't know. Not around here, I guess. Oh, yeah, one right there. Bam. Spotted. Nintendo 64.
Let's go.
Yep. So, yeah, I think about Conker's Bad Fur Day. You remember that game? Yeah. GoldenEye.
What do you call it?
Blitz. Killer Instinct. Blitz. Mortal Kombat.
Blitz, like the football game.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, that's where I think that's
Star
where
Fox.
Star Fox
is a good one.
Yeah,
and of course Mario, but
Mario 64. That game was awesome.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
I was more in the Mario Kart kind of deal.
Mario Kart was good, and Super Smash Brothers.
When I was young, like real young, my mom bought me a fucking Nintendo. I think it was a Nintendo. Yeah, I had a Nintendo, and then they had that's the one that had Duck Hunt, right? Or no? Or was that Super Nintendo?
Yeah, I think that
NES. The first one.
So I would always be playing Duck Hunt, and then they had some. It came with a mat. I don't know if y'all ever saw it. It was like a mat, and then that game had like a Olympic game in there. And then you'll be jumping over hurdles and stuff.
I do remember the Olympic game, but I didn't have the mat.
Yeah, I had the mat, and then you're there running in place and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have the mat. I remember the game. We went ham on that game. All the Olympics. It was cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So what was your first game that you played online though?
Stick Death.
Is
that considered online?
Oof.
Stick Death. You ever play Stick Death?
It was a choose your own fate kind of storytelling game. Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. Stick Death was that's probably the first. Yeah, dude, that was a quick response, bro.
That's
very
the first
good.
Yeah, he was hyped about
well
that.
done,
He's
dude.
Like, wait, I know that shit,
dude.
I've never even heard of it. Honestly,
Wow.
That's the first one I ever played online, because I remember we had the little computer in the room, and then the little box style computer.
Yeah.
And then once we got internet, I just remember Stick Death playing. Like I guess it was from our middle school, probably.
Yep, definitely. It was stick figurines, blue versus a green typically, or it was, pretty rowdy animation where these stick figures would kill each other and put themselves in situations that were super mature, and it was pretty rowdy.
It was violence, a lot of violence.
Now this is against other players online? Or
No. It
okay.
wasn't. What he's saying is that's the first game that he played on the internet that was a game on
like
the
a
internet.
playable game on the internet.
On the internet, yeah.
Gotcha.
You had to go to a website.
Stickdeath.com.
Yeah.
Still
Oh, wow.
around.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, I check in on it every now and then. Get the I do. That's one. That's one website. You just gotta.
What's your username, bro?
No, I don't have an account, but you can. It's just a videos. Like you just watch videos, and they used to be able to play video games. But I remember not that long ago checking in on Stick Death, and it's still there.
Damn.
That's the,
Yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool.
First game I ever played online was legit Call of Duty. Like long time ago, Call of Duty. That's the first game. I was never like a PC guy. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 was probably my first online video game experience with the PS3.
PS3?
Yeah,
that was-
PS3.
yeah.
That one right there.
Which one? You got just laying around everywhere,
Yeah,
dude.
those, there it is. That's Big Bertha. That's what I call her.
for
She's
sure.
a big motherfucker.
So when's the last time you've gamed online as far as Call of Duties or anything like that?
I got back into it maybe, let's say 4 months ago. I kind of got back into it. I wanted to try to see if I could learn to maneuver the keyboard style, and I thought it was pretty cool, keyboard and mouse pad, because I'm a console player. So I thought, okay, now that consoles can take these keyboards and the mouse, like, I wonder if you can have an advantage to both playing with the
Supposedly.
yeah. So give it a go, and I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I dug it. I got into sniping, which is something I'd never done before. Was never into sniping before I played on the keyboard.
Yeah.
On the keyboard, it just seemed to make more sense.
It's easier to aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the aim is like straight on. I tried playing with the keyboard, but I suck. I can't do shit with my left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do nothing. I'm there like I'm all cramped, and I'm like, oh hell nah.
Too many buttons to try to remember.
I just
from
take out that controller, that PS5 controller, or right now I got a scuff controller, so I got that one, and then when I play, you ever played Rust?
Yep.
Yeah,
A little
Rust.
bit.
Rust, and then you gotta map the keys because it's mostly a PC game.
Yeah.
And then so I'm there like using the other little like the extra buttons and stuff, but it's weird because when I had stopped playing like any games since like my whole 20s. I think I didn't even play games until like probably like a couple years ago. Then I got back into it when I could afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's expensive.
I could afford now, like at least buying a game or, having internet and stuff. Because everything online, I was hooked on Call of Duty, playing rank. When you play rank,
Yeah.
But this last one, when I play rank, it was always lagging, lagging bad. So it threw me off. So that's why I started playing Rust.
See, the stress levels, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like it's changed as far as what it used to be, as far as just playing with your boys on the couch and shit, versus going online and getting that stress level of people doing the hacks and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And I think the money aspect is involved. As far as these boys selling out for billions of dollars. So I don't know. It's just something that I thought about. A lot of people have asked me lately to get on the game. I'm like, nah, dude. I haven't even turned mine on in almost a month now.
Because it induces more stress than it relieves.
It's just not even fun anymore. You get on it and you want to have fun, but it's just you can't do anything because these boys are out here hacking and throwing. You know what I mean? Over there with the keyboards like you are and shit. Like it's
motherfucker,
like,
I'm sniping you.
You can't compete with the PC on the PlayStation. There's no way you can.
Yeah.
You can try.
It's all crossplay.
Yeah, and you have no choice but to do the crossplay.
Yeah.
Or you'll sit there and forever try to find a game.
So
they kind of force you into that.
You could play the regular multiplayer, but still,
Boring.
I would jump into multiplayer and like kill everybody.
Yeah,
And
but then you gotta
just
pay
spawn-
for the you gotta pay for the game. Then
Yeah,
I'm not giving them $65, dude.
Damn.
It's not worth it. So they kind of killed my whole vibe when it comes to video games. But
Yeah, now they're all $70.
Yeah.
75.
yeah,
That's what that Battlefield is.
yeah.
There's a new
75 bucks.
GTA coming out in there
Oh yeah.
One day,
one day.
one
I
day.
think next year.
They
Probably.
talked to that.
They've been saying
Years,
that for
dude.
years.
Yeah, dude.
Next year.
Yeah, one of these days.
They said it was this year, but and then after this, I guess something happened. Now it's gonna be next year. Well, it's because some dude leaked it. I think
Yeah,
someone leaked it, and then
Yeah.
they I guess they didn't like that, so they pushed it back.
well, I mean it's a lot too, because they're supposed to do it where it's all, as realistic as possible and all this and shit. It's a lot of work, but they're still making money on GTA, whatever it is, 5 or whatever. You know, they're still making buku bucks on that
I never
shit,
got
dude.
into it.
No.
I remember playing the first and the second Grand Theft Auto, and those were the shit.
Yeah.
And then part 3 came out, Vice City, and that was way next world. Like, so for you, did you play Grand Theft Auto 1 or 2? Any of you?
For sure. Where there was like the overhead view.
Overhead
and all
view,
that.
bird's eye view. You're shooting pixels.
Yeah.
It's a fucking arcade style. You're still stealing cars and going to get it painted and all that stuff.
Same thing.
And doing missions, but it's an arcade. Like it seems like it's. Yeah, it was probably built in the 80s, early 80s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it at your house, I think.
It's been around a while.
y'all
Grand
had
Theft
it.
Auto.
Yeah. So 1 and 2, those were the shit. And then Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. And now this was like groundbreaking because the storyline was crazy. You know?
The cheat codes.
Oh, the
Don't
cheat
forget to
codes. I
drop a
still
tank in
remember
front of
the
you.
cheat codes.
You drop a tank in front of you and just go ball out, you know.
I still remember the cheat codes.
Give me one right now.
R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Boom. That's the first gun code.
Somebody's going to have to check that.
I can check it.
It's got to be verified.
I can definitely check that for you.
Yeah.
You know?
You remember when we used to? Well, I don't know if y'all. Well, I think we used to do it. We used to go print out the cheat, not the cheats, but like the finishers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
and all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Like in Killer Instinct, I knew like a lot of those finishers and all that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You could look it up on the Googles back in the day. Just take you 3 hours to do it because it's all dialed up.
Okay,
But-
so let's look at a couple of these codes here. Let's see if I can find it. GTA 3, that's not the right thing.
Gun.
Vice City. All right, so R1, R2, R1, left, down, right, up, just like I said.
Hey.
Brother.
And what does that one give
Okay.
you?
All the guns. And the first, that actually gives you the first list of guns. The other list of guns is down, down, left. And the last list is 3 downs.
Damn.
Yeah,
Dang, he
no.
was getting it, dude.
I mean, Hot Wing Racer, I still remember all the codes. I'm telling you, it's no joke.
I see.
Yeah, I could spawn a Hot Wing Racer right now in reality. Just hold on, wait, let me.
Yeah. You got a tank or some crazy shit sitting in front of you.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny the way he looked, like just doing all this weird shit in the middle of a code, just fucking.
But when the magic happens,
And then he
though,
jumps,
right?
and then there's something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old days.
Imagine you seeing like in the real life, like you just
Someone's
see
just going like
some tweaker just freaking out, and then he jumps, and then boom, all the cars explode.
A bike falls down. He's all right. He takes off.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, for sure.
What was it? That Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh man, Pro
That was a
Skater
good
3.
one. That was a good one.
That
They
was
have
tight.
they brought it back on the PS5 though, like remastered it, and they
Really?
gave it to you for free on a monthly thing. So I just downloaded it. I didn't like actually play it yet.
That music
just to have it.
was the best. That music,
I
man.
need to play that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Just there.
it defined an era. You know?
it made me want to be a skater, but I'm not a skater.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah,
sure.
me either.
It was cool.
I tried it and then I got on one of my friend's boards.
Yeah.
And it's like the professional ones. I just put my foot on there. Boom! I fell.
I'll
all
teach you
used-
real
hey,
humble
I'm-
you.
I'm used-
I'm no
I'm-
skateboarder.
I'm used to the Walmart ones. The,
I'm not used
the
to any.
Choppa ones.
Yeah, that's not my gig. Definitely not a skateboarder. But that Tony Hawk game was fun as shit though to play.
Yeah. So you know, the last games I've been really into is the ground wars. You know, like you got the Fortnite style kind of battlefield. You got 100 people going. You know, and those are very entertaining. I feel. I like those more than the standard, I guess, ranked play that I used to play. You know, in multiplayer, my favorite game was the one where you would safeguard, protect the robot.
Oh yeah.
You protect that
Oh,
robot,
Yeah.
and I would fuck robots up.
Yeah.
I was like the best at that. I would get murdered. I would get 4 kills and 20 deaths, but I would still have the most points because my objective was protecting the robot.
Nobody would do the objective.
Nobody would do the
Nobody.
objective
Always.
better than I would.
All about the kills.
Yeah.
No matter what mode.
Nah,
you're in.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm scoring points. I'm winning the game. I'm winning this fucking game, brother. And guess what? Your robot fucked.
Yeah. Ranking up and getting prestige masters.
Yeah, just off of like a shit KD
Yeah.
and doing the objective. I'm kind of heartbroken that game didn't carry on or gain popularity because that really introduced this kind of dynamic where you can work together with people who cared about kills and people who cared about objectives. And you kind of get a smaller map, and then so you get a team going where, you know, you got a guy focusing on objective and the rest of the team is what, you know, clearing the fucking map for him.
Yeah.
And so that's what me
Ideally, anyways.
that's what me and the boys would do.
Yeah.
We'd fucking get on the safeguard and we would just wreck it. Yeah.
Which game was that though? That was
Black Ops something.
Black Ops
Was it Black Ops? Though?
4.
definitely Black Ops 4 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4. I think it's 4 maybe.
4. 4 sounds very familiar. Yeah, I think it was Black Ops 4. It was so fun. I think they might have tried to bring it back. I'm not too sure.
I think in this new one because they showed a clip and then they had one of those robots on there.
Nice.
But so I don't know if the new one they brought it back.
I'm in it.
But a lot of people are talking crap about that new Black Ops, Black Ops 7 or something. So they're saying that they got like 100,000 less players or something that dropped just because of Battlefield.
Just because of Battlefield?
And that one, because that one just came out.
And it sucked?
No, well, the Black Ops,
Oh.
like something that it's because the Black Ops is just, Call of Duty is just repeating the
Trash.
games.
Yeah.
They're just repeating the old games.
Yeah, copy, rinse, repeat.
Trash.
Yeah.
And then
Copy, rinse, repeat. They remaster a map and
Yeah.
think it's going to satiate the crowds. And for a while did, you know, because it's like, oh, cool, I get to play on this old map that I'm really good at and bring it back remastered. It's like, I already know how to play this map. And it's like, you even keep the same bullshit fucking glitches it had? Nice, I'll keep it, you know? Thank you.
They didn't fix none of that.
I'm
Well,
not
Yeah.
gonna spend my money, dude.
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially when Warzone is free.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
just play
that
on
one's
there
free.
for free 99.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Should play on your phone.
Oh yeah, that one's free too.
Free too.
Yeah, I'm not into it like that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was harder on the phone. I mostly play on the computer.
Shit's getting strange. I guess they're just trying to take a bunch of money.
Yeah, and then with all those skins and shit, one skin's like now it went up to like $30. I'm like, damn, when was like the $10 ones, $15 ones maybe? But and then once I started seeing those $30 ones, I was like, hell nah.
Yeah, but now you can play as a Ninja Turtle.
yeah,
I got that one.
You know?
yeah. I got
got
Beavis
that
and
one.
I got Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, me too. Me too, brother. I got it. I got that shit too.
I got it.
But I earned it like the rest of the people.
I had to. Well, I earned my coins,
Yeah.
you know, for sure.
Yeah.
I went out there and murked.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
I totally got the Beavis and Butthead. That's-
I have
which is cool, but you stand out more against the, you know,
some more highlighted.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of
the character,
yeah.
like animation thing.
It's just a higher tone of brightness, which really stands out against the duller kind of environment of the game.
but it's fun.
It's fun as fuck, you know, and
Especially
then you get
the
to
shit
say
that they
some
say.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Oh, it's great the whole time too. You're
Yeah,
like,
the
dude,
whole
just,
time,
Hey,
dude.
shut the fuck up! You're like, dude, you're giving my position away.
Yeah.
Giving my position.
Yeah. Beavis and Butthead is the shit.
Yeah, I hadn't played that in a while, and then I played a multiplayer, and I saw all these other skins. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I think they had like a Family Guy one too. Oh no, not Family Guy. The American Dad. What is it called?
Oh wow.
The Alien.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff on there. Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj's and all kinds of
It's
weird
been a while
shit.
since I played.
Yeah, it's so much stuff on there, and that's why they make billions of dollars every year.
Billions.
And supposedly Microsoft took it over as far as Activision is concerned. So
Bill Gates owns it now.
supposedly,
He's not a good guy, right? That
you
isn't
know.
that known now? And nowadays that he's a bad guy. He's like the evil villain that you see in the movie, the old Bond movies.
I mean,
I never really paid attention to Bill Gates that much.
Okay, I guess he's really into population control,
yeah, he is.
right? He's also really into, I guess, experimental drugs and stuff like that. You know, I mean, so I've heard. Allegedly,
But a good way or a bad way? Experimental drugs. What?
as in like, you know, treating. I think he's got some treatments in Africa going on, you know, and it's mostly experimental birth controls and stuff like that, and
He had a whole lot to say with COVID.
a whole lot to, you know, COVID vaccines and all, and we all know that shit came out to be bullshit, and vaccinations became a huge issue, and injuries, and you know, all the problems it had with inflamed hearts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
killing athletes and kids like that, just in the midfield running
Yeah.
and collapsing from, you know, an inflamed heart due to fucking complications to COVID.
From an experimental drug.
Experimental drugs. Sounds almost German in nature.
Whoa.
You know, but come on, you know, give me the fucking
Whoa.
credit where it's due. No, speaking of Germans though, or I guess geopolitics, didn't you have something to say about Puerto Rican Bad Bunny?
Oh.
Oh yeah, about the NFL. The next
Yeah.
for the Super Bowl, the halftime is gonna be Bad Bunny, and there's like a lot of people like speaking up about it. They're like, "Oh, we need an American to represent us in the Super Bowl, and why is he gonna? What kind of songs are he gonna be singing? He's gonna be singing Spanish songs. Like he don't have no American songs or
Damn.
like that." I'm like, "What the hell?"
I've never listened to his music. Is it really
It's
Spanish?
Just, it's
or
just
what?
he's popular.
None of it.
You know what I mean?
None of it's Spanish.
No, I'm just saying I've never listened to it.
Oh, you've never listened
Yeah.
to it? Do you know if his music
I think he
is
does. He does mainly like Spanish.
but bilingual or
Probably
or-
like some songs that he like features on or something. maybe.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's just like
Gotcha.
it's like whatever the people want.
But it's
kinda.
his popularity, though, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think we've had any problems with Pitbull going
Yeah,
fucking playing
or-
on the goddamn
or Shakira
or
I think
Shakira. Yeah, I mean, shit. Mark Anthony was popular at one time. You know, I mean, what's wrong with a little bit of diversity, a little bit of culture, a little bit of what's in right now?
But it's the environment, I guess. You know,
who's that
people-
dude? She bangs.
Ricky Martin.
Oh baby, she moves.
He
she
ended up- he
moves.
ended up
go
being-
crazy.
no,
Get
living
it,
la
get
vida loca.
it.
But and then he
Uh,
was because he was like gay, I guess.
Well,
They
you
said
know,
he-
and that's even extra cultural, you know. Fuck it, we're more diverse. You know, I mean, either way, I don't see a problem. The dude's got a banger, you know.
Right? It's whatever's popular for that year, or you know what I mean? It's like Kendrick Lamar was popular last year, so they had him on. This year, I guess Bad Bunny's popular, so you know it's all probably statistics and all that stuff. They go through all the way. Whoever's gonna look at it more, you know.
So the internet's in a frenzy right now about it.
Well, it's even like
I'm trying to figure out the last 10 years, 20 years of who's been playing here just
Yes,
to see.
nice look up. I dig
Yeah.
that.
And then it's just like even like
Hopefully it's
old
correct.
like old school like I guess football players that are like in the Hall of Fame or something. Even like there's like one of them that spoke up and said, "Oh, we need an American whatever like a singer or some shit." And then they're all like, "Well, he is American. Puerto Rico's in America."
Stupid motherfucker.
And then he's all like, "No, but he doesn't want to support the like doing concerts here and stuff." And then but I don't know. I
Well,
guess that's his choice.
So I guess Bad Bunny kind of spoke up against some political issues going
Yeah.
on as far as ICE doing their raids. All right, so that's where
That's the problem.
there's the problem. It's like
Gotcha.
yeah, and it's like, hey, well, if you got a problem with ICE and the federal government doing their job, well then fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
think that's the backlash kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know, you get political, all of a sudden you're gonna piss off a lot of people. You know, okay, and think about it. Like, Trump won by a landslide. Like, there was like, did you see the map, the 2024 electoral map? Like, how much the like what it looked like by counties?
No.
I don't remember.
No.
I can't like I probably saw it, but I don't remember how it was.
Well, brother,
Brother.
it was pretty devastating, dude. You know, look at this goddamn map. That is barely any blue. You know, it is a shit ton of red. You know, I mean, it's not the time. You know what I mean? To try to just the rest of America basically doesn't agree, is what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, like,
And that's a pretty American sport,
you know,
football.
yeah, it's America.
Yeah.
America.
And
I
then
mean, well,
some people
our football anyways,
Yeah.
American football.
Yeah.
some people
Football.
some people were
Football.
saying that they were like I guess because one time they were like played in London or something, so they're all like maybe that's why like they're gonna maybe there'll be like another football team that's gonna be from somewhere else that's gonna join or something. Because I saw that they were trying to like I guess expand it because they had a
A Puerto
game.
Rican team.
No, like any kind of team. You know what I mean? that's not from America.
like to make it a more global sport,
Yeah, probably.
to try to compete against football.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
bullshit. It's not gonna ever be able to compete against football.
They're too loyal too.
Yeah.
They're like crazy fans. Like,
know what
not
I'm
crazy,
s-
but like what do you
No,
call
they're
it?
fucking insane. Are you kidding me?
No, but what is it called? Another word for it. Like more like, oh yeah, that's my team, and like
More
like a dedicated,
loyal,
yeah,
devoted.
yeah,
Yeah, man. There's a really funny video I saw about a couple, an English dad and his son going into an elevator, and he's teaching them a song, two world wars in 1 World Cup, England, two world wars in 1 World Cup, England all the way. The elevator door opens and there's nothing but Germans in there. And then he slowly, and they're in their England get up, going to this football, Johnny, and the elevator door opens and all the Germans are also, they're even more decked out, mohawks and all, more paint,
It's a big deal.
way more
Yeah.
dedicated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so they get into the elevator, the son and his dad, and there's a moment of silence, and then the son starts, 2 world wars in 1 World Cup, England, and the fucking dad just covers his mouth real quick. It's a really funny video. I think I gotta send that to you boys, but yeah, no, it's rowdy. Soccer is football.
That's the world sport.
Yeah,
it is.
sure.
Are you guys excited about it coming to America?
Where's it gonna be at?
In California, I think. I think they said California, somewhere around there, Los
I don't know.
Angeles or something.
I think it's
Okay.
coming to
That's cool.
Texas, brother.
No way.
I don't think Texas.
We're not suited for that.
Um,
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's
Where would
see,
they do that at?
FIFA World Cup. Where at? World
26, I think.
26.
Right there, World Cup 26.
Let's see, brother. And it's going to be a three country kind of deal. Canada, United States, and Mexico are taking it. So
Oh no, what the hell? I say New York, New Jersey.
New Jersey, let's see here. 16 cities across 3 countries will host matches. It's going to be super sick. Let's see the host cities, dates, and teams at the FIFA official site here. What's your team? Anybody?
I don't even have one.
You don't have a team? I go for Brazil. Those guys are fucking animals, man.
I'm
They
going.
have-
I'm
they
going
were, like-
Germany all the way. for sure.
Germany all the way?
Argentina or something like that.
Look, Houston, baby. Dallas, baby. We got it. Texas, baby, in the World Cup.
Some games are here.
Yeah, look at it,
Very
brother.
nice.
Houston and Dallas.
Okay.
Kansas City's got some. Fucking Monterrey, Mexico, and Guadalajara.
That's why.
Yeah. So Boston, Atlanta, Miami, fucking Toronto, Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey,
That'd be cool to see.
LA, San Fran, the Bay Area, Seattle, and Vancouver. Dude,
Yeah, that'd be
dude,
cool to
World
see.
Cup
For sure.
2026, dude. It's coming. It's coming to fucking here, brethren.
A few hours down the road, yeah.
When
Yeah.
is it next year?
2026, Budo?
Yeah.
So
Not even-
would Ice be
not-
there?
not long
Hey,
now.
but would Ice be there? Because that's a.
Will Ice be there? What are you fucking talking about? Ice just waiting outside the
Yeah.
fucking
You got to
FIFA?
go. He's like, I'm a soccer player, bro. Like,
You
no.
got to go.
You got to go.
No, man. A lot of people are gonna be coming all over the world to see this event. It's
For
gonna-
sure.
Yeah, man. It's
They're
a,
gonna make sure they got visas or they got fucking some kind of.
Too bad they bring it down here to San Antonio. That'd be cool. Bring some money down here.
now
Nah,
but-
that
That's 'cause-
I agree. We would not be able to support.
But it's,
you know.
it's a big event. Maybe we
Huge
support the Final Four.
That's
a
true.
pretty big event, but that's just kind of a local thing. It's a U.S. thing.
Yeah.
So
But
now
check
that would be
out.
cool. That would be cool.
It's the Americans, the FIFA of the Americas. You know,
Final Four or what? What are you talking about?
the FIFA. That's what it's
It's just
called.
a World Cup.
The World Cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
FIFA of the Americas.
The FIFA
you know?
World Cup.
I don't know what they're calling this match or this event or whatever, but it sounds good to be called that.
Yeah, that's just the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup. I didn't know that they went to that many places.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
typically it's just one country that hosts it, I thought, but I don't know enough about that stuff.
Yeah, it says it right there.
Or
look.
maybe
The world premiere international
with-
football.
with a number of first as it's co-hosted across 3 countries. So usually, I guess it's in 1 country, and now they're doing it in 3.
Well, now
switching
they
it up.
yeah now
That's
they're
cool.
switching it up, and
Yeah.
we're the first to be a part of that. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's recap for the year.
Uh-huh.
We got the World Cup.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. We got a fucking American Pope. All right.
Good.
Okay. What else can we say? We're fucking winning. What else? Is there anything else? Anything else y'all can think of that we got that's weird American? Oh, you know what? I didn't even fucking think about this. Have y'all heard about the goddamn? Speaking about the Pope, it's the what is it called? The Knights Templar. The Pope reinstated them.
No, I haven't heard about that, but I do know a little bit about the Knights Templar
Oh, what do you know?
in a sense. Like, well, I just know they're associated with the.
the round table or what? What is it? Was that
It's
it?
yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That's
Yeah.
why I got the round table here. Yeah, it says here that the Templar Corps International are I don't know. Let's see. Knights Templar reinstated
By Pope or what?
by the Pope. That's what I heard. No, never mind. Fake news. Goddamn.
Fake.
TikTok got me again. That's what I get for
That's what
listening.
you get for.
That's what I get for listening to my apprentice. He's always on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much TikTok. in
Everything
life,
he
see?
says.
ruined your shit.
Fake
dude.
news.
I mean, believe Google or not, neither.
That's true too. I mean,
Never really know.
yeah.
But it sounded kind of crazy because the Knights Templar are supposed to be, a somewhat secretive thing,
Yeah.
and so for that to be a public thing like that, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Fake news.
I think it would be anyways.
Fake fucking news.
How would I know?
Got me again.
Yeah.
That's a big problem in today's world.
Fake news.
Fake
yeah.
news, man. I mean, shit. Who can tell the difference?
Well, that's why you gotta do research.
Yeah. Should have definitely done some research before the cast
And
about the Templar.
No, but like even though like with anything, you know what I mean? You see
Very
something,
true.
you see like a little short, they'll be like, "Oh, aliens came," or you know what I mean, or something, and
Well,
they're like,
Yeah, and I was excited about that because that was the whole. I wanted the round table because we're Knights Templar, equality and whatnot. I'm
Yeah.
for it,
you wanted it so much for it to be real.
Yeah, but whatever, no big deal. We learn, we move past it. We be more
Yeah.
prejudiced in the information we receive. That's unfortunate too because now we're more callous. Now we're less susceptible and less open minded to the creativity of everything that has.
You definitely question everything.
Yeah, everything that has
Everything.
to be offered. Like, I don't know. So, what else do we got? Speaking of that, the government shut down. What the fuck is that about?
Disagreement.
Disagreement. What are they fighting about?
You know me, I try not to get into politics, but from what I understand, it's a fight about health insurance for illegals.
Health insurance for
That-
illegals.
that
That's
was-
definitely
that
how
was
it's
like
being
these-
framed.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And I try to stay away from it, but-
Extending
But
Obamacare.
they
or
were trying to
something.
say something about like the health insurance. They wanted to raise it.
Yeah.
The Republicans wanted to raise it.
I've definitely felt
See,
it at
that's
work.
a different frame of it. So the left is saying the disagreement is about a raise in health insurance costs, and the right is saying the left is trying to give insurance to immigrants, and both things could be true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, both of those are true. The left is definitely trying to give health insurance to immigrants because everybody should have health insurance, and the right is like also raising the cost of that, and limiting how easy it is to have access to that. So there's that. That's what they're upset about.
But there has to be Nah, there has to be more stuff than that. You know what I mean? Because
Those are the two.
It's probably
Those
like,
are the two things I keep
'cause
hearing about. Obamacare being Obamacare is being canceled. That's what it's about. They want to extend Obamacare. And the second thing is the raising the cost of the healthcare.
yeah.
So those are the two issues. They're raising the cost of healthcare, and they're canceling Obamacare, which in turn is is no longer giving insurance to immigrants or illegal immigrants, I should say, and then it's raising the cost. So both things are true, you know.
But they always like, it's kind of like they always throw that in with a shitload of other stuff. You know what I mean? Like they always have like a list of other stuff, and then they always argue with like one certain thing.
Well, this is the only thing that they're disagreeing
about?
on. Yeah, everything else is like, yeah, well, everything's cool, but this is the problem.
So is it still shut down right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
still
last
going on.
time it was shut down was in 2018, and that happened for like over 30 days.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had
that was
said-
the longest time. That was during Trump's first presidency.
Mm.
And I remember that. It was trippy. It was like, I mean, but did it affect me? No, not one bit.
It's affecting me right now for sure.
It's affecting you?
100%.
Tell me.
In a different way.
Tell me about how.
As far as just work.
Work?
Yep. Just in the last week or so, I've probably come across 5 to 6 people that are like, yeah, I can only do so much. I'm on furlough. I don't know when I'm going to get paid again.
Damn.
So it is 100% affected in a different way,
Yeah.
but still
Economically.
directly affected me.
Yeah.
You know?
So it affected me too this time around, or maybe I was paying attention to it more this time around.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law, he works inside of a government building, and he could not go to work, and then I think he did finally get the opportunity to go back to work just recently.
Yeah.
And when he did, a lot of people are furloughed,
Yep.
and it's like, whoa, what a harsh blow to morale, harsh blow to the structure of however any business can operate in that way.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to
you know the risk though.
the risk of the government shutting down, it's only happened 15 times since the 80s. It's not like something that should happen. I mean, these fuckers get paid to do their job. They need to fucking fund this shit,
Yeah.
I mean, the way I see it is they're cheating the American people, both sides.
They're just playing with
both.
us. They're just playing with us. Though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we shouldn't even have this allowed. Like, there's tons of people that are not getting paid right now. Tons of
no,
people.
They said that there's like, I don't know if it's real, but it said like 100,000 people that are gonna get fired, like laid off.
Yeah. Right now, what do we got?
I don't know about the numbers. Excuse me. I don't know about the numbers, but there was one lady that was talking about that I spoke with, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna mention where she worked, but she was saying, yeah, we may not even go back to work, and then when we do, there might be a good chance that a chunk of us are gonna be fired or laid off."
Yeah, I wrote down a
That's
figure
crazy.
here. Let's see. We got 750,000 people on unpaid leave.
Damn.
That's
Hope you got some savings.
Geez, right?
And
I mean, you work for the government, you don't make a lot of money.
No.
You know what I mean? It's
No, you don't.
fucking good benefits.
Yeah, you're playing a long game for sure.
Damn good benefits, I'm sure. Better than most. But shit for money. And that's kind of the being at the service of the American people, that you take that kind of hit, and then to be at the service of the American people and still not to be at the utmost respect and the utmost,
Service like.
well, to not get that reciprocated from the government, from, you know what I mean? Like, the government's paying them.
It should be like their one priority, right?
It should be their like, how does this system work? It works with all the cogs. You start removing cogs, it's not going to work. Wheels will not turn. You take enough cogs out of that goddamn gear.
True.
So,
True.
It mostly sucks for like the military people.
well,
they
yeah,
said
I
that the
mean,
military people were gonna get hit. Like,
well, right now the military people are still, I think they're working, but without pay.
yeah,
Hospitals have to continue. Border control agents have to continue. Law enforcement, air traffic control. These are all people that have to go to work, but then they're going to start like calling in because they're not.
The quality of work.
Yeah, the quality of work's going down. They're going to start calling in and not fucking. That's what happened back in 2018. The air traffic controllers just started calling in, and they had to go back to like it basically forced the government to get their ass back to work.
Yeah.
But the most affected right now
It's a
are
pretty big deal.
That's
Or
to be
like-
like a protest, right? Like something like that, so it could
yeah,
get more attention.
that's what it was. It was like a mass demonstration
No, I'm
where
saying
all
they
the
should-
traffic controllers called in. Basically,
but
that's
they
what
should do
happened.
it again. You know what I mean? Like
That's
they
what might
should-
end up happening. I mean, I just saw recently that there was something on there. There was a flight attendants union. They're not a part of the air traffic controllers, but the flight attendants, you know, they I don't think they
like to have their back or what?
they have their back. Yeah, I think they're, you know, they've rallied the people, so to speak.
Come together.
Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty fucking trippy, you know. Who knows how that's gonna end? How long that's gonna take? The last record, like I said, was over 30 days.
So
you know?
how long has it been shut down now?
Hold on, let me.
I'm
look it
guessing
up.
at least a week.
Like 2 weeks at least, probably 2-3 weeks maybe, or it's gonna be
What's
3.
your- so I guess yeah. Oh shit! I fucked up
It
here.
started going all crazy.
God damn.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what's going on over there? All right. Yeah, I mean,
Let's see. How long has the government been shut down since what? I don't know. It's not giving me a direct answer here. I would say
I'll say at least a week. It's got to be.
Press that one. Press that arrow. The first one.
that's talking
It
about
didn't even say
35
it.
days. 35 days was the longest. So that's pretty cool. I wanted to know that figure anyway.
Yeah,
But yeah, moving right along.
that's crazy.
Uh,
They'll figure it out.
yeah, with the government shutdown and all, we got the fucking peace prize, the peace prize going on. Have y'all heard about that? The Nobel Peace Prize.
I had heard something that like Trump wanted it or something. Or
He
I don't
wanted it,
know.
yeah. Like there was a lot of talks about Trump, you know,
He
getting
wanted it for himself?
getting nominated for it, you know. But most of those talks were coming from Trump himself directly.
It's gonna
Hey,
be very
no,
nice.
but I heard.
I think I should get
No,
nominated.
you know-
I'm just saying it'll be real nice.
Very
No,
nice.
but you know what I heard something that describes him though, because he said it himself. He's all, if they don't want to give you credit, give yourself credit.
Give
that's
yourself
what-
credit,
That's
yeah.
what he's
Most
been
Donald
doing
Trump
all
shit.
this
Dude,
fucking time.
I swear
You
to
know
God,
what I mean?
I've
But
heard
after
him.
but after that, I heard him say that. That shit clicked. I was like, oh, that's it. Then you know
That's
what I
him
mean? Like,
giving himself credit. Yeah,
for
he's
everything.
been trying to plant the seed, plant it with your finger. I'll get the prize. It'll be so nice. I'll make so much peace. Yeah, and he did make peace. He'd make peace in the Middle East. That's what we got right now. We got 8. That's his 8th conflict solved.
But he solved it or what?
He was definitely a huge contributing member. I mean, nobody else was doing shit. Biden didn't do anything for the last 2 years. He couldn't figure it out. All of Europe, I'm sure they've been involved. I mean, there's a lot of moving members, but Trump is a key player in that position. Even the left acknowledged that. You know,
I don't know. I didn't look into it, but you know what I mean. I'm
no,
not
he's
like-
been going ham about trying to get peace in the Middle East. Because he's been wanting that fucking prize, I think. Really, I think, I really think that his motivations were after that fucking Nobel Peace Prize. So he's like, I'll give so much peace, you'll have to give me the prize.
Now, he wants to be on Mount Rushmore
that
too.
dude.
That's another one, yeah.
That dude just wants all the attention. That's it.
He loves it.
Because of
he
the,
loves it.
You know what I mean? It's
Dude,
all. It's
dude.
The
crazy.
people love it.
He's doing
people
some
love
shit. This is the 8th conflict that he's solved. That's a lot of peace. But
Well,
you know who did
hopefully-
win it?
You know, hopefully it makes peace here, dude. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
That's where you should be worried on peace.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
We'll see.
he did send troops to Portland, right?
Chicago.
Yeah.
They said they're gonna send troops to Chicago or
Yeah,
like
is
some
that
other
is that
places.
the not peace that you talking about? Because I hear that there's a lot of protesting going on and a lot of interfering with ICE investigation and movements. You know, like there's ICE agents moving around, right? They're doing their job, or at their station, at the ICE station, there's like protests and these like crazy amounts of gatherings where they stay up all night making a bunch of noise And shit, you know, one of the ICE facilities got shot not that long ago. There's a lot of crazy attention being directed at these ICE facilities. Now, it's something we don't really see that much on the news, but yeah, there's a crazy amount of so in Portland, so to speak. I know that they've been like for weeks they were pretty much camping out every night and making like crazy ass noise the whole night outside the facility.
Who's they?
Like protesters?
Protesters, yeah, demonstrators, and they've pretty much taken over that little area, and the city isn't stopping them. Their city is is saying they're just exercising their right to protest, but it's happening at all hours of the night in a residential area. You know what I mean? So
What are they protesting?
ICE.
Oh, the whole ICE thing.
Baby.
Oh,
ICE, baby.
I saw one video where like the ICE gets someone, but they're like part of like they're an employee of like the government, not government, but like I guess from the state or something. And then it was weird.
dude, they'll give you a $50,000 sign-on bonus. I'm just saying.
Dude, I saw that too. I saw that on fucking
For ICE or
ZipRecruiter.
what?
Yeah,
What the?
yeah,
I have a record, so I don't think I'd be able to qualify.
yeah.
Plus,
But boy, howdy, did I think about it.
I was like, 50, jeez.
Jesus
you get-
Christ.
That's a year's wage,
Yeah.
brother. You know,
I'll go check that out.
I'll
That'd be
give
cool.
it a whirl.
Yeah.
Well, at least cross my
I
mind.
get to travel.
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, they do have stations down here. You ain't got to travel far.
Nah, you wouldn't. They don't. They're not hiring for those stations. They're hiring
Oh, yeah.
for those ones down at the border. You know.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like here, as far as Texas.
Yeah. So the person who did win the Peace Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, was this lady called Maria Corina Machado. Now she is the opposition for President Maduro, which is the president of Venezuela. All right. Now he's been running this little dictatorship for a while, and this Nobel winner, this Nobel laureate, she's been heavily opposing him and pretty much hiding, like living in hiding while still rallying the movement against Maduro, which is why she won the Peace Prize, and then she fucking dedicated it to Trump.
Yeah. She probably
But
got,
did
she got scared.
Did she become the president, though?
Huh?
Like, did she do anything more than just rally the troops?
Well,
Did she actually win
she's
anything or
basically
do anything?
Well, she can't. Well, Maduro's got it's a fascist state, so to speak. You know, it's a dictatorship.
Right.
So he can't. Right now, it's just a notion. It's a movement. It's growing. It's a rebellion. It's democracy. It's freedom, and that's the notion that she's trying to hold on to there in Venezuela. She's trying to bring democracy to Caracas, you know, and that's a.
But did she?
She's trying to.
Oh, okay.
No, Maduro's still in position. He's President Maduro is still the president of
I'm just
Venezuela.
trying to figure out how you got a Nobel
prize
prize
for
for
just, like,
the
that.
attempt. It's like a blue ribbon.
Well,
like,
she's still doing it.
you know,
It's like the blue ribbon. God
you just
damn.
got a participation ribbon. There you go. Thanks for the attempt. And I admire. I can't knock it. I don't know enough about it, but I'm trying to figure out how you get such a highly acclaimed.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like if it's like somehow tied. Like they're trying to focus on that, so to be more against them. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Say what do you against who? Maduro?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
what I mean?
It's pretty much like a fuck you to Maduro. You know, it's like, hey, fuck you, Maduro. We're gonna give it to your ops. You know what I mean?
That's
Motherfucker.
That's kind of weird though.
Like democracy, bitch, freedom.
And we got your back. You know, her back.
Yeah, and that's pretty much and we got her back. We got homegirl's back. Trump, and then she fucking
That's
said, "Hey,
crazy.
thanks, Trump." You know what I mean? Like she put out a post saying, "Hey, thanks, Trump." Pretty much.
So he kind of sort of got his prize.
No, he got a thumbs up.
Attaboy.
Hey, I dedicate this to
Attaboy.
Trumpsters, and you know, let's go freedom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Very nice.
it's more to Trump and America, you know, and freedom and fuck Maduro especially. You know, I don't know enough. Don't know enough about it.
I've never been to Venezuela. I don't know anything about it like that neither. I just understand like it's not a place to be based off of what they tell me.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. You know.
So I'll take that like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even pay attention to the Peace Prize, whatever. You know what I mean?
Nobel Peace Prize.
Every year, and I didn't even know.
I would like to.
I heard about it, but not really.
I would like to, with you gentlemen on air, find out exactly.
What you got, dude? Send it. No.
The Nobel Peace Prize history. I think it's a pretty dark history. Let's see if Google will say it.
Yeah, John Noble.
What do you know about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. I just made that shit up. I'm waiting for you to find it. What if his name?
No, it diverted me to the winners. Nobel Peace Prize origin is probably better search. So the Swedish inventor Alfred Nobel. Let's see here. I think he was the inventor of a bomb of some sort. And then he invented this fucking thing to get his name away from that bomb that let's see here. Let's get this figured out here. Inventions. I just put his name
Right there.
and then the word inventions. And then let's see, dynamite. There it is. That's what he didn't want associated with his name.
Just that he made dynamite?
Yeah. Nitroglycerin.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to be associated with a weapon of death. And which I don't see why. Dynamite's pretty badass. We use it for mining. I think mining.
Click that second arrow.
100%.
The second arrow?
Yeah.
Let's see. Second arrow for Josetti. And he gets what do you got?
No, it's because
Dynamite. He made dynamite. I think that's a badass dude.
No, I know, but it said what was his regret? You know what I mean?
Oh, what did it say? What was his regret?
You know what I mean?
Warfare. That dynamite was used on warfare.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess dynamite.
Bunker busters and stuff.
Oof.
World War II. Send a stick of dynamite.
What a
blow
lovely
up
man.
A bunker.
I think about dynamite. I think about mining. I think about making roads.
Yeah.
I think about how you got to blow up a hill sometimes.
Rock quarries.
Yeah.
Rock quarries or something.
You got to blow some shit up sometimes.
That's what I would think.
I know.
immediately.
That's my first thought. Also, Looney Tunes.
Well,
Yeah. TNT.
TNT Saturday morning.
Acme.
Little
fucking,
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. I mean, which brings me joy, because I used to also play. I used to also play a lot of video games back then. Saturday mornings, you know. I'd only put on the TNT cartoonies because I'd be eating some cereal. Someone
with
go,
a prize inside.
Goddamn good old cat. Yeah.
When's the last time you seen a prize inside a box
of
of cereal?
box? Damn. Yeah.
I think I saw a short, and then they had a prize, and then a gun
Exactly.
came out.
A gun came
You know
out.
what I mean? Like they're just doing like stupid prizes. they're all looking at this,
That'd be nuts,
and then
but-
they had one where it was like a big ass like a bazooka or something.
Shit.
But it's just fucking. They're just playing around.
But seriously though, when is the last time you seen a box of cereal with a prize in it,
Yeah.
toy
no.
in it?
Cracker Jack.
You know?
Hey, y'all ever ate the Cracker Jacks?
Yeah,
And then they had the
but
little
their
thing.
prizes now are just it's like stickers or some
Yeah.
bullshit. It's
So-
not. It's just paper. It's not even a toy anymore. You don't get a
Nothing.
top or a fucking
Pogs.
pog. Goddamn pogs.
You're like, can I get a slammer? Can I get a slammer? Come on,
And-
got it.
and that's actually perfectly
Cookie Crisp.
little point that I'd like to make about like things that our kids forgot.
Yeah.
Things that our kids will never know, like a dial tone, payphones. My kids had never seen one. That's an archaic thing. So picking up for the kids listening, you used to be able to pick up a phone, you'd hear, and then sometimes you would pick it up,
Damn, I never thought
and then
about
you
that.
would never hear it, and you're like, hello, and then somebody else is on the phone. You're like, get off the phone. It's like, oh, my bad, and then you hang up, or you would pick it up, and nobody else was home, but you pick it up, you didn't hear the dial tone, and somebody else called you at that exact moment.
Oh, that's a good one.
Remember
Yeah,
that one?
That's a good one.
I don't think I got that one. But.
Never got that
For
one?
sure, I've got
You pick
that.
up the phone at that. Well,
Perfect time.
your phone was probably a button press, but whenever it was an off the cord thing, off the receiver, you get that. But sometimes you get that. Oh man, I was just about to call you, brother.
I mean, even if it was a button press, though.
Yeah,
If you were
I was-
like just pushing the button to get the dial tone, because back in the day, you had to, before the digital style phones, you actually had to pick it up and push the button.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and then they would hear you press the button and be like, hello, hello. You could hear them type the whole goddamn phone number out.
Yep.
And they're like, hello? And they're
Or
like,
s-
hey, I'm trying to call you.
Or a star 69 before you had caller ID.
Star 69, star 67,
It was like call block, wasn't
call
it?
block.
Yeah.
You can't star 69, star 67, or you know what I mean? It's impossible. I've tried it.
I mean,
I remember-
anything's possible.
I remember when we were little,
Yeah.
when we were younger, what you call it? We were doing like prank calls, and then y'all called some like weird ass dude. He's all like talking all slow and stuff, and I felt all bad.
Damn.
Because y'all were just telling him like stupid shit, and I was like,
Well, we had to find out if his refrigerator was running, you know, and if not, you know, then, you know, if it was, then he would have to go catch it.
and then he was,
You
all-
know?
and then I remember he was be like, what? Like, or maybe he was probably stoned. Yeah, right? I don't
Maybe he was an
know.
old man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It didn't matter back then because
Life was good.
life was great.
Yeah.
You fucking dial a random number. It didn't matter who,
Yeah.
you know?
People didn't want to pay the extra like $3 a month to get caller ID and pay the $900 for a home phone that had that feature. And they're like, yeah.
Maybe that was
fuck
the
it.
dawn of the anonymity that became the internet. Prank calling. Because, you know, from there, people had so much fun with that, you know.
Crank anchors.
Crank anchors, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The
That was a
internet
great
came
show.
around, and then you had the anonymity of talking shit, you know, via text. You
Yeah.
know, hey, you're a cocksucker.
Keyboard warrior.
Keyboard
Yeah,
warrior.
as they like to call it. Yeah.
Basement trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of them
Whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
lurking the world. We have actual trolls in the world,
Yeah.
and it's fun. The president trolls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they be trolls.
You know.
You
I-
know?
He
I
be,
was-
he be trolling.
He be trolling, dude.
I was seeing this dude,
He be trolling.
this streamer guy, right? He was going like 35 days, like just live the whole day, and then he was going through all the like in the United States. So he'll go to one place, and all these kids will go gather, right, and they didn't know where he was at. And then like there's this white dude, and then he made a face. He made a white shirt, and he drew a face on it. And then on the other side, it said, I think that guy was named Speed. He's all Speed sucks or something like that, right? And then he ends up saying him, hey, come in the wherever he was at. He goes in, and then he's all, what's that? He's all, you like it? He's all, why you had that on the shirt? He's all, because he's all, I spent all night making it and stuff. And then he turns it around, and it's his face. He's all, look, it looks good, right? It looks good. And then, but I think he's just trolling them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it clicked in my head. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers just troll all the time. You know, it's just kids trolling, trying to get attention, trying to get a little clip. You
Oh,
know,
Yeah,
trying to make their name out. You know, get a little like fame off of it.
it worked though, didn't it? It definitely got him into the booth.
Yeah.
And homeboy's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
And then he's
And
like, you like that, right? You fucking like it?
And then I was out, cause first I was confused. I was like, why the fuck? Like, is there something up with him? Cause it didn't feel like anger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just felt like he was trying to be serious, but like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so I know for sure it's like trolling. You know, he has to be fucking trolling.
It's a whole new aspect to our society, like the glory
Online
of trolling.
trolling.
But
yeah,
you know-
and just like trolling in person, you know, just like that dude was doing right there, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, bucket, what you're bringing a whole aspect that was invented online to the real world. That's a new thing, like memes, you know, like challenges. You know, those are the internet pouring into our reality, you know, and that's when
Too much.
Yeah, now we're getting into the Matrix. You know, is this a simulation when the fucking Snake Eyes looks a lot like Kirk murder and all that stuff? And did you see that? Remember that stuff we were talking about, all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows?
The old Truman Show.
Oh
Hey, but
God.
The
But it's-
world's just a fake. No,
For
it's
real,
not
right?
fake.
We're in a globe. Oh, wait, call
It's
it
a simulation.
It's a simulation.
But it was funny because like I had to like rowdy adapt because I remember like someone just talking shit, you know, like I'll be like, all right, let's go, when you want to fight. And like I wasn't used to like talking shit back. I'll be like, why the fuck I have to talk shit? Let's just get it over with, you know?
Yeah, the internet just induces negative emotion like instantly, you know.
And
It's
then now I know like I'm gonna troll this guy because he's gonna get pissed, you know?
yeah,
And
now
that's what I do.
It's a game.
I play with some guy online, right? And then we're always like teaming up and stuff. And then I'm always like, that he's all, man, this guy's cheating. I was all, man, yeah, I saw him. Man, that shit looks like he's cheating. And you know what I mean? I like hype him up. He's all, man, fuck this game. And then he starts, and then later on he fucking writes me a little message. He's all, man, I know you're just trolling me, man. And all this
Damn.
Shit. This shit's funny.
Yeah. I saw some interesting trolling online about how some astronauts. Y'all guys know we're going back to the moon?
Nope.
Back or two?
Two. Or back or brand new for the first time.
Brand
Apparently,
for the
according
first
to
time.
the astronauts themselves, they do not know if we've been there or not. Here, I'm going to put up some footage for you, gentlemen. This is very interesting. So, I'm watching this goddamn Artemis 2 astronauts speak ahead of the historic moon mission on the Sky News. I saw the whole goddamn thing. So, I'm going to go to the first clip that people are showing on the internet. It's this guy right here. Watch this clip.
I remember reading about a postcard.
Not
that
this
Bill
guy, it's the
Anders
next
got
guy.
When he got back, and it just simply said, all that was written on it was, "You saved 1960."
Well, now I have to follow your lead. That was an excellent answer as well. I won a bridge. This is going to be an odd answer. It might land
Is that
wrong,
Brad
but I'm going
Pitt?
to try
No,
anyway.
just watch.
This is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome.
What?
We should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome. One of the things that we most asked for and looked
I just want to put it back so y'all can hear that again.
People
There was
realized
no
it was a really
preface for
tough
that.
time. People were struggling in many different ways, and I think we can all resonate with that today. And I remember reading about a postcard
Canadian
that Bill
dude.
Anders got when he got back, and it just simply said, all that was written on it was, "You saved 1968."
Well, now I have to follow your lead. That was an excellent answer as well. I won a bridge. This is going to be an odd answer. It might land wrong, but I'm going to try anyway. This is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. We should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome. One of the things that we most asked for and look forward to is we are going to do a crew conference between Integrity and the International Space Station, the crew that's up there. And I will.
He's saying this is the first time they're gonna go to the moon and be in the lower thing at the same time.
Oh, at the same time.
Yeah.
That's not what it sounded like to me.
No,
Look, listen to
like
it.
but
Listen to what he says.
Well, now I have to follow your lead. That was an excellent answer as well. I won a bridge. This is going to be an odd answer. It might land wrong, but I'm going to try anyway. This is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. We should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome.
Okay, so in order to send humans to the moon, they have to go through low Earth orbit.
I think he says something. Play it a little longer.
is that was going to be my question? Is what is that? What lower Earth orbit?
Low
Is that what
Earth
he said?
orbit. Yeah,
Is that-
low Earth orbit.
So that's here still on Earth. is
Low
what it sounds
Earth
like to me.
orbit. Yeah, a lower Earth orbit. You know, I guess it's above the ISS, but still closer than the moon. The moon, we're talking about 130,000 miles away.
But play a little bit more.
Okay.
One of the things that we most asked for and look forward to is we are going to do a crew conference between Integrity and the International Space Station, the crew that's up there. And I will tell you, our friends that are on Crew 11 and our friends that are getting ready to launch on Crew 12 are arm wrestling between the station and home to see who gets to be in space when they talk. They're as fired up as we are.
So I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong or whatever. But
Yeah, that
that's
didn't
what it
sound like that clarified at all what he said.
So
He said
a
this is the
conference.
first time we're going to the moon, and it's the first time we're going to be in low Earth orbit, which both things are false, because we've been to the moon and we've been through low Earth orbit
where
because
is
we
that-
went to the moon.
Is that where that integrity is located or no?
I don't know enough about
what
it.
I mean?
Let's go to the next comment. Actually, this is the one that's being clipped everywhere on the internet for good reason. It's a stupid fucking comment.
But like if you kind
Sounds
of
silly.
if you kind of listen to it, like the way I'm getting is that there's gonna be someone at the moon, and then they're gonna be talking to somebody that's already in the space in the other.
Oh, I got you. Somebody on the moon while somebody else is in low Earth
Yeah.
orbit
Yeah.
and have a conference between the
Yeah.
two. That's where he's getting at there. And that's probably why it's not getting clipped as the full part. You know, that's why we saw a little bit more than the actual clip. The actual clip just says the very beginning part. It's not showing all the information. But whenever you kind of put those things together, like the way he said it, yeah, that makes sense. But let's go to some other. Let's go to this other guy talking.
To make sure that the vehicle is ready. And then we're going to go around the Earth in about the same amount of time that the International Space Station goes around the Earth, in 90 minutes. And once we get to that closest point to the Earth or perigee, we're going to do something called an apogee raised burn. And that apogee raised burn is going to get us going into an orbit that humans have never been in, almost 40,000 miles away from the Earth on one end. And then we'll do a perigee raised burn to get us back above 100 miles or so on the close side. But right after that apogee.
So 40,000 miles apparently is the furthest that he thinks humans have ever been. Like I said, the moon is 130 something thousand miles away. So listening to that, like, cause I saw the entire interview. So that's why I put together these.
And then we're going to get a couple of us out of our seats and start to check out really critical systems, the water system and the toilet.
Very important.
Got to have a toilet to go to the moon. And so we're going to be working as a team and working with mission control to make sure that the vehicle is ready. And then we're going to go around the Earth in about the same amount of time that the International Space Station goes around the Earth, in 90 minutes. And once we get to that closest point to the Earth or perigee, we're going to do something called an apogee raised burn. And that apogee raised burn is going to get us going into an orbit that humans have never been in, almost 40,000 miles away from the Earth on one end. And then we'll do a perigee raised burn to get us back above 100 miles or so on the close side. But right after that apogee raised burn on the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, we're going to disconnect from that upper stage and then turn around and fly an approach to it. And we're going to fly it by hand. And we're going to make sure that the flying qualities of the Orion spacecraft are suitable for the more complex missions where we're going to dock to a lander or to the Gateway, the orbiting space station around the moon. And then once we're done with that, we're going to...
Yeah, so that just sounded weird to me.
No, for me, it's they're trying to do different maneuvers now.
Yeah, I guess.
You know
I don't know. I don't understand it enough. And then I guess there's this last one.
Head back over to our phone bridge and take the next one from Ryan with NASA Spaceflight Now.
Hi, thanks very much for doing this. Every so often, looking at the night sky, the moon catches my eye, and, you know, I think we're going to have humans around there in a few months' time. I'm just wondering what it's like for you guys when you catch the moon out of the corner of your eye, knowing that you'll actually be visiting that destination. Thanks.
We all are going to answer this almost certainly. Who wants to start?
I said too much.
Suppose I can start. You know, I
Is that what he
actually
said?
think
Yeah.
about this even bigger picture. We all, and maybe some of us in this room or listening, knew a time where you looked at the moon and you inherently didn't know we've been there. But my whole life, when I look at the moon, something in the back of my mind always knew we've been there. And on some human and fundamental level, I feel like that changed the perspective that I had just looking out into the world and looking out into the starry night and the moon. And I wonder if there will be a difference after we go back with young folks, especially thinking not only we've been there, but we're going there. That's
So she kind of begun that saying like, there's some people in this room thinking like we haven't been to the moon or whatever. It's like, what are you talking about? We're all, you know, the only people alive for that were pre-moon landing, you know, and they're all dead, you know, or old or not there. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you think we landed on the moon?
I don't know, but
you believe
this, no, not really, no. But in this setting, everybody there are scientists or you know,
No.
or reporters or people who are all based, you know, people under the same impression that we've gone to the moon, 69. You know, that's the propaganda.
Our
at
one
least.
time there,
Yeah, the once. I think we went a couple times.
couple times.
Yeah.
When
There was a few missions.
but within what, the 60s?
Yeah,
70s?
all the 60s and
Yeah.
70s. Yeah, for sure. Couple times.
When a computer was the size of this room.
No, size of the whole house.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've always questioned it, like why it happened then, and yes, it was difficult to do.
But
But why the technology has drastically changed now,
should be
and you
easier.
can't
right?
do it again, and like do more,
But that's
or
why
they have, and we just don't know.
that's why a lot
Who
of people
knows?
have been saying, how come you haven't gone back to the moon and stuff? And I guess now they're gonna go and debunking. You know what I mean? Go be like, yeah, we've been here.
Yeah.
It'll be tight. It'll be tight if it's live streamed. You know what I mean?
They
Or like,
better.
if it's
they
live
have-
stream and then they find the other stuff there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The fucking.
That would be like the nail
golf
in the-
cart.
But
That-
do you believe it? You know, that's it'd be good entertainment,
Yeah.
good, solid entertainment. But do you believe
But
it?
would you believe, especially
you
with
know.
modern AI, it would be able to look fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we've all kind of looked at the original footage and been like, is that real?
Yeah.
Especially the way it takes off, all stupid. Like it almost looks like it just kind of, there's no propellant, nothing. It just kind of floats
Mm.
off. Like nothing was even holding it there to begin with.
Yeah, like what's keeping it to the ground? Or
Yeah, it was
there.
fucking weird.
Yeah,
The footage is very weird.
like the graininess of that made it questionable. And now the fact you have AI makes it questionable because they could chop it up and make it look real.
So what? No matter what you do, NASA, we're never gonna believe you, you sons of bitches.
It'll be tight though if they
I-
live stream
I
it. You know
want
what I
to.
mean?
I want to.
If they live stream it, I'll be seeing that. Watching them land.
Well, a lot of
We
people will
take a
probably
little
watch it.
cruise.
It'd be cool to watch for sure.
Yeah.
But you still have to question the fact that, maybe it's just entertainment.
Yeah, maybe it's just more money for the federal tax dollar, to go to them. And I don't know. I guess we could crack that nut wide open here with this next mission. They're not going to be able to keep this one secret or
So
brush it over the under the covers or whatever.
It's NASA and Canada then, right? Or what?
Well,
They're like working together.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
but
Canuck.
But wasn't the whole point to go to the moon to be the first one there, basically beat Russia, right? That was
Yeah.
the whole gist of it.
Yeah.
And so now Russia, with the same technology we have these days, they wouldn't, if they went to the moon and it was that easy to do, they would flaunt that. They would let us know that they're at the moon, bro.
Yeah, we've been there.
They would
In
let us
fact, we
know.
got a nuke right there on it.
we got a base there already.
We
dude.
found your cart and fucked it up.
You know what I mean? Your
Yeah.
flag waving.
Yeah, no, it's got the Soviet flag
It's
on that
gone.
son of a bitch now.
Yeah.
They exit out. You
They
know,
do like an Iwo Jima thing on the moon, you
God.
know? And I'm like, damn, gotcha. They would flaunt it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be propaganda. What if they did it and we don't even know it because our own government said, nah, we don't, we think North Korea is bad. What about some information we don't get? We think we're so free and I'm sure there's tons of shit that our government don't let us know about.
Tons.
Tons of
Yeah.
it.
That would put people in a panic.
Yeah. I mean, Epstein, don't get me started. Both the governments, the left or the right, wanted that one out. So that only tells me they both on it, both Biden and Trump. Because they both had control of it.
Imagine everybody else that denied it too is on it. You know what I mean? Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? There has to be like so many people.
Yeah, they both had control of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I think for sure.
But that is crazy because they said when they voted for it because they were gonna let it out, but they had to vote for it, and then it was like, I think they said it was like 52 to like 48. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah,
it was,
that
the
sounds about
numbers.
right. Yeah, there was actually 2 Republicans that switched sides to vote for it, and it still didn't go through.
Yeah, something happened, and then what you call it? That's weird. That's weird though, right? Like they're just keeping a list. Like it's not even a list. It's probably like a flight logs.
Flight logs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly the way it would be described as a compounded list of people who went to that island. And yeah, I mean,
And two, you just know the people that went, and you don't know what they went for.
no,
you know
there's
what I mean?
no. See, that's another thing. There's got to be footage, man. That's another thing. There's got to be like surveillance inside the house. You know, what about all the, you know, there's got to be a bunch of hard drives. Where's those hard drives for the surveillance that were all throughout the island?
All the blackmail, right?
All the blackmail.
That
that's the question. Is where's the fucking blackmail? And that's they can't give that up because guess what? It's still useful. We can still use that there.
Maybe that didn't Trump say that they sent out documents from the Kennedy assassination?
Yeah, I remember
And
the Kennedy assassination. I think MLK assassination.
But do you think it's because of the years already? You know what I mean?
You think
Like
because of the Epstein, like he wants to divert attention away from it, or what do you mean?
No, like it's already been like past so many years that they won't get caught. Like not get caught, but like those people involved already
Are
out
not
here.
implemented, or it doesn't matter because they're dead or whatever the fuck. I mean, yeah, that could very well be the case,
So maybe
but
that's what they're gonna wait for.
you know what? Nobody. I mean, I'm not reading those fucking files. It's got to be thousands of pages. Somebody like I've been waiting for some sort of YouTuber to come out, like, hey, this is what happened with Kennedy. You know, so I can actually just
They're probably still not done.
you know, they're
not
still
done.
going through the file work. You know, going through the paperwork.
For real.
There's thousands of pages on that. I'm sure tens of thousands of pages on the Kennedy assassination. You know.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's a meme, like it's just common knowledge that our government was associated with that, you know. And that's 1960.
And they don't have a problem with it either. They're like, yeah. They say what you want.
Yeah. So I don't know what was released, but bullshit, it's gonna be the truth. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter which administration. It's too goddamn damning and incriminating. And you know, if the government released a bunch of information saying, hey, we killed a president. You know, we killed one of our presidents. There would be chaos.
Oh, yeah. There'd a lot of chaos.
We'd never believe anything again. We would be so goddamn untrustful of anything. Like, and we're already getting there.
But do you think like they'll be like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? Because like you get so much information now, and like you're not even like surprised no more, and like you know what I mean?
Saturated the market.
You know what I mean?
That's been like the long goal.
The misinformation.
That's how I am. I'm like I'll hear something like happen. I'm like, oh, shit happens, you know? Like,
damn. You know what? There's a saying that says the greatest accomplishment by the devil was convincing the world he never existed.
Hey, just saying.
Mm.
You know.
And
saturated your mind with the fact that it's you got to question everything and don't really believe much and all that, and then they tell you that, and you're like, yeah, just like you said, yeah, sure, bud,
yeah,
you know, sure, that happened,
yeah,
I seen the video, bro,
yeah,
that one video, I seen that video, bro.
Yep. Who knows what to
mind
believe?
fucking.
Who knows what to believe? Shit, I just saw.
Mind fucking you right now.
Dude, I saw. What do you call it? I saw a video where, was it a lion, was running up to a porch of a family, right? And then like the dog just comes and barks at it or something, and the lion runs away. I don't know if that's AI or is it real. You know?
Yeah, dude, you can't look at something like that and be like, oh yeah, that really happened. Where the fuck are lions other than in Africa where that would be the case? And in Africa,
how do you know though?
Ain't no.
Hey,
yeah.
what do they have
there's a shit ton of lions in Texas.
What do they? Yeah, they had something out here in some trails that some people like got scared because they saw a mountain. No, it can't be a mountain lion. It was like
it could be a mountain lion.
Yeah,
bobcat, mountain lion.
Bobcat. I think it was like a bobcat. Hey, when I went fishing one time over there in Browning Lake, what do you call it? I was looking at the wooded area, and there was it looked like a cat, but that would look like I don't know. It didn't look like a cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like pouncing, like he wanted to like get me, or I don't know what the hell.
My old lady's convinced she saw a bobcat last night coming home from bowling.
For real?
Yeah, right here in the neighborhood. My old lady's convinced it happened.
Yeah.
And I saw it too, but I didn't think it was a
They
bobcat.
got coyotes though too here.
Is it weird to see a fox over there in the west side by like you ever been to where that bowling alley used to be? No, you probably
bowling
don't.
alley on
by
the
Kennedy,
west side.
by Kennedy kind of, but like towards the little base.
Yeah.
But there was like when I was driving back there, what do you call it? I saw a dog, but it wasn't a dog. It looked like a fox. And I looked up a fox, and it looked just like it.
Yeah, I've seen at least a fox or two.
Right, but that's weird.
Kind of running around.
I've seen a fox in my house.
Yeah.
Right on the street here in Cibolo.
Yeah,
for sure.
Foxes.
skunk,
Yeah.
raccoon, possum.
Yeah, the raccoon
than-
possum's regular, but
Yeah.
I'm saying fox. Like I don't normally see foxes.
Armadillos. See those all the
I seen a
time.
bobcat get. We were coming back from Kalash Bash, doing like 65 down like a like a little 2-lane or a 4-lane little country road. Bobcat come out of the woods, dude, and freaking run right into the car. Bow! I was like, oh shit, me and Kyle, dude. And we're like, oh damn, it was like way ahead of us. I was like, dude, I think there was a bobcat. Gets up, turns around, and it's like he's crawling away as we're passing by, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
Ran right into a car, bro.
A moving car, like he was trying to hunt it or some
I don't
shit.
know what he was doing. I don't
Trying
give
to cross,
a shit.
maybe try and cross.
That's
All I know is they probably scared the shit out of that guy in the car. You
one
know?
silly kitty right there. I tell you what.
He took it like a champ, though. He ran off. Well, limped off.
Damn.
Yeah.
That
He's a good
prob-
side bobcat.
Maybe that wasn't nothing to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's all just went to shake it off.
I mean, a mountain lion will freaking jump off a damn cliff to get a goat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Limba.
Yeah.
you
That's a
know.
cat, man.
Nimble.
Cats are fucking bred for hunting.
Yeah. They're going to get their food. Yeah. It was crazy, man. It was the funniest shit in the world, though. I'm just saying, if it would have hit our car while we were driving, it would have scared the shit out of me. 90-pound, 100-pound bobcat, freaking full speed, just hitting the side of the car, dude. And you're like, what the fuck was that? You look in the mirror,
Going
and
60 miles an hour down the road.
and you look in the mirror, you just see him over there like,
Just something coming, trying to attack me. God damn.
What if it would have broke the window and got you?
Fuck. What if your window was down?
Oh.
No. Well, it hit they're smaller creatures. They're not
Yeah.
the biggest of things,
Yeah.
but that would be crazy, bro. It just hit the door, I'm guessing. Is what it looked like. Oh, it was hilarious, bro. Laughed my ass off.
Yeah.
Kalash Bash moment.
That's badass.
Yeah.
We got to do
need
something.
To go.
Yeah, we got to do.
Trying to get an RV this year.
Yeah, and when we do, we should do a little pod. We should do a cast from there.
Actually, I take that back. We got an Airbnb.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's November,
April.
April. I don't know what I thought November.
It used to be kind of in that time frame.
Well, what do they have? Their bands or what? What is that?
No, AK event.
Shooting, AK
alright,
event, yeah.
Sound like a band. You know, like one of those.
Kalash Bash.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's that's a good time. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But
Yeah, we'll do
that's a whole segment.
A whole
in itself
segment
almost.
in itself. Yeah, that. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Look forward to a new segment in April.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough people like that as far as on the personal side of things from Kalash Bash, but
No, we'll just grab people off the goddamn in the crowd.
yeah,
Interview a couple people, maybe.
yeah,
That'll be
no
fun.
doubt. There is a guy that goes out there that does a live podcast there though. Live, Laugh, LARP, old Fit and Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to get him on the show, and we'll
we jump on his.
yeah, we'll jump on
whatever.
his. We'll do it.
Whatever. You know, I don't know how many subscribers he had. Let's see. Shit.
Well, that'd be great.
That sounded kind of.
Add some numbers to each other.
Yeah, I
help
love
each
the
other out,
idea.
you
I
know?
love the idea.
That means you'd have to actually come out there though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you. I don't know. If
Jose get down. Yeah,
yeah.
he'll go. Shit, we'll all do it.
That's
It'd be
fun.
real
It's a
cool.
good time, man.
You know what's weird? I saw the other day something about some drones over Europe.
Oh,
Now there was, since
Mischievous?
last, very, very mysterious,
oh, mysterious.
mysterious and mischievous
Oh,
because
okay.
it's they're speculating that it's the Russians.
Ooh,
Going back to the Russians, dude, those fucking guys. Like I've heard in the news, like not that long ago, that motherfucking some drones were seen over Poland. They were shot down, and something very interesting. Germany passed a law to allow police to shoot them down. So Europe is going ham right now with these with these Russian drones, and like they're starting these new policies and procedures to defend themselves, and there's talks about something called a drone wall, a defensive wall with drones where they can repel enemy drones.
like an actual wall, or like more like on
It's
a,
a
on
metaf-
frequency,
yeah,
frequency kind of.
I would imagine it's
some
a-
way to
It's a
electronically disturb them.
It's probably just like a boundary where you can't pass by them, and if you do, then they're gonna shoot it down or something.
maybe
like
that, or maybe a wall of patrolling drones. Like, instead of an Iron Dome, we'll just send up enough drones that kind of that
drone on drone war.
Drone on drone action, brother.
In Poland,
we're talking about in Europe.
Or just in general, sure.
Europe in general is setting up these policies in place, because of all these sightings that they've had. And like I said, Germany even passed a law to allow the police to shoot down drones, which blows my mind.
I wouldn't think that's more like
the
absurd.
police can. The police can, or
yeah,
just
the
anybody?
police.
Yeah.
It says the police here. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Europe countermeasures are the drone wall, and that started here in October, and so they're talking about this new kind of hybrid warfare where Russia is sending in these drones to kind of test the defenses of these NATO countries. See how are you going to react? What are you going to do? Kind of poking I guess, testing the parameters of exactly where they're capable of moving and where they can be detected and spotted and shit like that. Pretty much mapping out where the issues lie.
Kind of like the weakest point or something.
Mm-hmm.
If it's from Russia and they're trying to like do something, they're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
but it's a for me it's like shoot it down. You know what I mean? You don't know what it is, and then that's to teach people, whoever owns it, hey, don't be flying those over here.
Yeah, they've been seen over Poland, Romania, Denmark, and Estonia.
Now we're talking drones, as in.
I don't think they're like no kid drones, like
yeah,
you know what I mean? They
like
have
good
to be
sized
like
drones, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah.
I actually pulled up.
Not the biggest ones, of course, but I'm like bigger than your typical little. Going to
check
Walmart,
out this wonderful little.
Find you a little.
NATO says it will conduct even more enhanced vigilance and ramp up its air defenses in the Baltic Sea in direct response to drone incursions into Europe this week. Molly Hunter is in London for us tonight. Molly, what's the latest?
Jose, in the last 24 hours, police say unidentified drones were spotted near Denmark's main military base. And earlier this week, drone sightings shut down the NATO country's biggest airport. The Danish prime minister was clear, saying there is one main country that poses a threat to Europe's security, and it is Russia. A reminder, earlier this month, NATO fighter jets shot down Russian drones over Polish airspace, raising alarm across the continent. And today, Russia's top diplomat.
See, so the size of that fucking thing was pretty big.
Yeah, those are no normal drones.
That's like a mini aircraft there, man.
I mean, it's also tough to tell too. There's not much around for comparison besides it just sitting in the field, but it doesn't look tiny by any means.
And then it was going over their military base.
So what is it, just for footage?
It could be what they're saying is that this hybrid warfare, they're orchestrating like these incursions to test the boundaries of what they can fly in. You know what I mean?
But
you think this is the new warfare though? You think this is how it's going to go?
Yeah, I mean, not just
drone
this, but
war?
also hacking. We got drone warfare. We got hacking. We have.
You didn't see drones drop grenades on like some soldier that was just laying there?
Yeah.
And then he's all.
I've seen him shoot him out of the sky for sure with like shotguns, you know what I mean? But like as far as like the evolution of war, right? It started off with fisticuffs, right? You're coming at me with a shield and an axe and a sword and hand-to-hand combat. Going to firearms finally, and then of course get into the crazy stuff that we have now. But now you have drones,
yeah,
to where now you can just have something programmed, or just have somebody. There is a movie about that. I forget the name of it, where the dude is a pilot of one of these kind of deals, and he loses his shit, because he's still doing things with this drone. He's just not there doing it. You know what I mean? So. But the fact that you can have a drone programmed to do whatever you want it to do, no feelings behind it.
Yeah, and it's more easier. You don't gotta send people in or
disposable.
And here's where it gets terrifying is when you introduce AI into that drone. When you just say, you program it with something and say, hey, there's the target, go figure it out.
Yep.
That is scary.
Or it says, no, that's not the target.
Yeah,
you're the target.
You're the target.
Yeah, and you're like, no, I'm not. Oh shit,
Yeah, that's when Skynet comes fucking active. Sensodyne or whatever it's
Y'all
called.
are all the targets.
No, that's a toothpaste, right? Skynet. What is it? Skynet.
Skynet.
What was the name of the goddamn Cyberdyne? Cyberdyne.
Tell me you're getting old.
It was Cyberdyne. That was the name of the company. Cyberdyne, I think. It was Skynet, but they made like Cyberdyne. Or, I don't know. I keep going back to that phrase for some reason.
Interesting.
When it comes to Terminator.
I mean, it's a reality though.
Hey,
the drone wars.
You remember when those drones were flying over New Jersey?
Yeah, that was somewhat recent, right?
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah,
It was these mysterious drones showing up, and after Trump won the White House, he was like, "Oh, it was us. It was us. Don't worry about it. They were our drones. They were just our drones. Don't worry about those drones." And it's like, what if those were Russian drones? And he just said they were our drones because he didn't want to add fuel to the fire.
Stir that pot.
He didn't want to stir the pot. He was like, my people will be better off thinking it's my drones rather than these fucking Russian bastards. And then we didn't shoot him down. You know? I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, this has been going on for a couple months. And last year we had a bunch of drones fucking flying around. A bunch of footage showed up on the internet. So I for some reason, I think, as soon as this story popped up, I thought, what happened to those drones in New Jersey that were allegedly ours? Were they not ours? Maybe Trump just said they were ours.
I didn't even think about that.
You know what I mean?
Forgot all about it.
Exactly.
See, you swamp with so much information so fast.
Saturate.
Yeah.
It's so muddy.
Well, and it's there's so much headlining news every day. There's something new. So by the time you like, oh yeah, look at that. Have you heard about this? Something else comes out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, every week something new.
It's shit damn near every day.
Yeah.
Hey,
but here they're trying to tie it with because they're saying they're part of NATO. So if it's the Russians going against them, then that's gonna make you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna use up all NATO shit.
Yeah, I mean shit. Speaking of New Jersey, fucking Mayor Mandami is gonna fucking win it. There's going to be a communist mayor in New York. That's going to be crazy.
Surprised?
I'm super surprised because, okay, so do y'all know anything about the dude? Mamdani.
No.
All right, so he's a Muslim communist, which to me sounds like a contradictory term in just in itself. But I don't know enough about either of those things to know enough about how they like intertwine. Or to me they seem like, well, the Muslim religion is a authoritarian kind of religion, where it's very patriarchal, how that and communism, I don't get that. That doesn't, to me it seems like you're already fucked. It seems like a contradictory by nature. What right?
Like a war and peace kind of thing.
It just seems like it doesn't make sense. Like, how could you can't call yourself a Muslim, which is a very patriarchal religion. Yeah. It's there's no doubt about that. You make your woman dress up in all that crap, you know, and there's all that stuff involved, like, and which is what it is. That's for them. But to be able to kind of partner that with communism, it seems absurd. I'll just say that from the beginning. That's what I'll say there.
So he won?
He's gonna win. Mayor Adams dropped out of the race, so all that's left is him and Cuomo, and maybe a few stragglers that nobody cares about. You know what I mean?
I don't know any of them, to be honest.
Exactly. But this dude, he's got all the momentum, all the attention, and he's got the support.
So is that a bad thing?
Let's talk about it. What are the running points that he's going for in New York? What is he offering to the citizens? The first thing is affordable housing. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's great. I'm sure New York people want an apartment that's not $4,000 a month. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Shit, you got my vote. You know what? I don't even live there, but I want those guys to pay less in fucking
rent. How are you gonna do that though?
Yeah, that's prime real estate. It's New York, baby.
It's already.
That's prime real estate. All right, it's already impossible. What are you gonna lower the rent for everybody? How?
That's been like that for God knows how long.
How are you gonna do that? You can't lower the rent.
No.
Okay, next thing, public transportation, completely free. So
they could do that.
Okay,
They could do that.
They can do that, but then you're
With
not
taxes,
getting. But then
taxes and stuff.
But then you're not getting the money that the reason why public transportation works is because it pays for itself.
Mm-hmm. In a sense, yeah.
In a sense, like you pay your little dollar, your little fare, your $2, and it pays for itself. That money goes towards operating that system. Okay, so now that you take away the money that operates the system, okay, well now you need funding for that too, and now you're dropping property.
Taxes
You're
go
dropping.
up or something.
Well, first you're dropping property tax because you're making housing more affordable. So all of a sudden you're taxing less on property too. That's the only way it makes sense. So you're not taking in enough money from the citizens who actually own property, and then, well, now you're not taking money in from the citizens riding on public transportation. Okay, so next thing, tax the rich people. That's how you can do it. That's like what you said. You tax the rich people. So you tax all the rich people who live in New York. That's doable. You know, if that's the richest place in the
Good luck with that though.
You know, I mean, what are they gonna do?
Doesn't work here. That
Right?
doesn't work here.
Didn't we fucking start a whole war based on taxes? You know, wasn't that what this country was based off of?
Well, not only that, if you raise the taxes in New York, they're just going to move to Texas or move to wherever. They're going to figure out some other state that's going to be like
Florida.
We don't charge you those state taxes.
Jersey.
So we don't charge you.
They're going to Jersey.
They're packing their shit and going.
Yep.
Like that's
Okay.
how that works.
Next thing.
Think about Elon. You know, he bailed from Cali. He's like, "Fuck you."
Oh, yeah.
Came down here to Texas. He was
Everybody
like,
bailed.
"Boy, making bread." You know, and if shit goes south in Texas, they'll bail and go to Jersey
Florida.
or Wisconsin or whoever the fuck. You know.
The next thing is he wants a city-owned grocery store. He wants to own the city-owned grocery store, I guess, to distribute food to those who are gonna need food, or I guess it's all the stores, the grocery stores. He wants the city to own them. I don't know, but now he wants to control food in New York.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
when panic sets in.
Unless there's like one store and then like that's where you're gonna go get
yeah,
your food.
maybe one government ran store. Maybe that's the thing.
Kind of like when they have when they give out food.
Yeah, like a
drive
soup line or a bread. Like a food drive.
Maybe.
A soup. It's called a soup line for a reason. You know, it's
no soup for you.
no soup for you.
No soup for you.
Nice.
No soup for you.
Nice. And then what else we have? Shifting police functions to civilian functions. So he wants to
like citizen arrest.
Like I guess like defend the police. Like I guess police shouldn't show up for some stuff, but I don't know exactly what that means. But shifting police roles to civilian roles, by what means? You know what I mean? Now we're talking about stoning people on the street because that's what they do in Muslim countries.
Nah, kind of like I guess like kind of like what you're supposed to be doing. You see something and you have to go report it. Maybe I don't know.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I think that also could mean more like a civil services issues. Like if somebody has a problem with, I don't know, somebody like cops shouldn't show up to a mentally unstable person. But yes, they should though. You know what I mean? Because then they need to protect the people because mentally unstable people can be mentally unstable and that could lead to violence.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's I don't know exactly what that means, but I know he's pro-Palestine, and I don't know.
You probably have to just like look into what he really means, because you could add whatever you want, like just because of what he believes or whatever.
Yeah, but what if it all works?
And then
what
too,
if it works, dude?
But too, like
that's the scary part. What if it works?
But too, it's a lot of like shit. Like when people want to get elected, they say it's just for people
make
to
some
vote
shit
for
up.
them.
But what if he figures it out? He makes New York the first successful communist state in the United States. You know, how does
that's gonna crumble everything?
It's gonna crumble everything.
It's the whole. That's the opposite of what we're supposed to be built on, pretty much. You know, it's the freedom part, and that's the opposite of that, isn't it? Where you're controlled.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Tax the rich. Yeah, that's.
I mean, when it comes to taxes, anyways, I mean, rich people pay their taxes based off of what the laws are.
Yeah.
If there's laws in place, then that's what they do. But anybody can do the same.
Yeah.
It just benefits them more because they got money. You know what I mean? It's just like like loopholes and stuff that like people with money could use, and then like when you don't have that much money, you can't use those loopholes. That's it.
I wouldn't even call it a loophole.
Yeah,
It's just simply using the law.
well, yeah,
You know,
well,
like saying fuck it. That's what it is. That's what it is, and that's what it is. You know, I'm gonna do that, and fuck it.
yeah.
You tell me I don't have to pay but this much in taxes if I do this, then sure, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You know,
But if it works, like let's say if it works, New York's a happier, more a better functioning state or city, you know, because it's a city, you know. But that'd be crazy,
a lot of people.
you know. What is it, 10 million? Something
Too
like
many
that?
for me.
Yeah,
That's for sure. Crammed to little tiny spots.
yeah. It's a lot of people counting on him. You know,
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't let those poor people down. What? But then again, they voted for it, so they kind of get whatever they deserve, right? I mean,
But what if they get happiness? You know what I mean?
yeah,
You don't know.
no,
Well,
that's exactly
and
what I'm
two-
saying.
and
Like,
two,
what
you
if?
don't, you don't even know what's gonna happen until he gets elected, or
Yeah.
and then what he sets out to do or whatever.
The
Yeah.
experiment is on.
That's what. That's what I
the
kinda,
American experiment is back. Like I don't think we tried communism here. It's never been a thing here, and so
So he's like communist or what?
he's full on communist. Yeah,
I don't know. I never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never looked into him or heard about New York or whatever.
I
Like, they're-
remember in the '90s, if you called somebody a communist, those were fighting words. You know, it's like, what, motherfucker? Like, you call me a commie?
You commie bastard.
You commie
yeah.
cocksucker? You know, just
Yeah.
those
That's
were
a-
fighting words, bro.
That's how I got it. Like you call or you're like describing someone as that, and it's like I guess bad. You know?
Yeah, no, it is bad. It's
You know, like,
communism
Supposed
sucks.
to be, anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, it every time the world has tried it, it's failed miserably, and millions have died. Under
Yeah,
Stalin, under Marx.
only happy people are the people at the top,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Well, the American dream is alive here in Texas. You know,
No,
doing
we got
all
enough
right.
people.
not enough people.
No, we have enough.
We have enough, but I'm
Yeah.
saying don't come. No, don't come. Don't
don't-
come. Well,
I heard
maybe
California was nice.
what I'm saying is that we're enjoying freedom, not come down here, Yanks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
mean,
saying that.
You're
not
all
one bit.
welcome. New Mexico, there's plenty of room. in
So
New
much
Mexico.
land in New Mexico.
and it's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know about nice, but it's hot as fuck.
No, it's real nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, New York. You're gonna love it. Go ahead. Move to New Mexico. It's the oasis in the desert you never knew you needed.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect hunting.
Perfect hunting. Yeah, you get coyotes.
Yeah. Little badgers or whatever. That is out there. I don't know.
Fucking
tumbleweeds and shit. I don't know.
You gotta hunt some armadillo and lizards.
Armadillo does.
Yeah, some armadillo, dude. That's what you can hunt.
Armadillo.
Yep. You heard it here first, folks.
It's supposed to be a delicacy.
Ugh, gross.
That's what they used to eat.
Yeah.
Armadillos?
Even here.
An
Yeah,
arm
yeah,
and
no
a dildo?
doubt. Yeah, for sure.
Or
I'm
sometimes
dead ass
just,
serious. Yeah, like it's supposed to be good.
So like
From
what,
what I
a good
understand.
soup or what?
people used to eat that shit. I don't know how, but I think I even saw someone survive on it, and then they just cooked it right there in the show over a fire.
I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you eat it out the bowl.
I guess so. Yeah.
Gross.
It's like anything. It's like you're gonna survive off of what you have.
Yeah, I guess. That
It's
thing
like-
just looks
oh,
disgusting.
No, it's like in Mexico. I thought they were bullshitting, and then they say they have rat soup.
Oof.
But they're
Yeah, I
like,
believe it.
but like me, I was thinking, how the hell y'all eat rat soup? And then they're all like, no, but these rats are from the monte, like they're from the out there in like
The
they're
cornfields.
grazing and shit, you know,
The
like
wheat fields.
so. And then first I was like, oh, that's nasty. So I was looking at YouTube one time, and then there's some like YouTuber, and he went over there to Asia, and they would eat rats too, but they weren't rats. They were like these big fat like things. And then I guess because we see our rats and they're
Yeah.
all ugly and little.
Yeah.
Well, theirs is like they eat them too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this ain't out of like the ordinary that people do. But since you don't have no money, you're eating rats.
Yeah.
I'll eat it if I have to.
Or those big
Trust
like
and believe that, but I don't have to right now.
those big hamster looking things.
Yeah,
the
like that.
chocobaras.
That's what they look like.
Yeah.
The rats look like big ass hamsters.
Hamsters.
Yeah.
Those are like I think they're called chocobaras or something.
Even
I'm
though-
sure I'm mispronouncing it.
And then
Chupacabra.
in Asia, I saw that
Chupacabra.
Chupa
Maybe that's where it came from.
Chupa Verga. No,
Chupa. Ay.
What are they, dude? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, look that up, please. Thank you.
And over there, they would breed them. So there's like a farm of them, like someone breeding those just to sell the meat.
Do you think maybe armadillo meat is so good and it's shelled because the meat's so good? Like it grew the shell because like, man, it's fucking heavily hunted, you know, like
Protection,
because it's
yeah,
so
well,
tasty.
It's like porcupines. You ate a porcupine before?
No, but is it good?
It's like
Get the well, I mean, let's get into it. You know, the fugu fish is a poisonous puffer fish. Yeah, and I mean, it wouldn't be a delicacy for nothing. It's got to be delicious. You know what I mean? And I bet it developed these defenses because it's so delicious.
Yeah.
Like the more defenses you are, the more defenses you kind of evolved is because you had to, because you were
you're hunted.
You're hunted more so.
Yeah.
Because you're delicious meat. No, I think I want to try that there, Armadillo.
I think the animal that you were speaking of a minute ago was the nutria.
The nutria.
Yeah, look, big old rat fucking thing that you got down in like Louisiana and shit, dude.
Louisiana. I guess I was thinking about the.
I could be wrong.
I was thinking about something in Australia.
Oh, the capybara.
Capybara, yeah.
Capybara.
There it is, the capybara.
Okay, as soon as you said that, okay.
In Australia.
Australia, from down under.
And I wonder if that's where the Mexican term chupacabra came from, but probably nah. You know, I play with words sometimes. Capybara, chupacabra, nah. It's close.
Maybe.
Like that shell or whatever it was.
The conch.
We were talking about that one day.
Yeah.
We went on about that for like an hour.
We went on for a long time about the conch, concha. The
relations
the word
things,
concha, and how what that means here. You
like
know
the
what
sweet
I mean?
bread?
Like the sweet bread. What else does it mean?
Here we go.
What else does it mean?
That's all
Concha.
That's all I've seen it on. You know, that's all whatever I heard.
So,
hey, that girl has a good concha.
Yeah.
That would work. That would work.
That works too,
There's
right?
two right there, yeah.
What's another word for sweet bread?
Pan.
Bon. What's another word for pussy?
Pan.
Bon. Okay. What's another word for clam?
Clam. What the fuck? What? I don't even know.
Conch.
Or like seashell.
Seashell, conch shell.
Conch.
Going back to concha. Okay.
Concha.
And going back to that bread, that
Wait, so is concha just a shell, or what? What's the meaning of it?
I mean, yeah, I mean,
because it looks like a turtle shell.
It looks
You know
like
what I mean?
it looks like a conch. It looks like a beach shell, like a regular shell. The sweet breads
Oh,
that
the
we're
one that
talking.
goes like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And
There you
so,
go.
yeah,
I was all processing everything.
yeah. So between here and Mexico, this word has altered, and it's manipulated to come down from conch to pan to panocha. So, and that's something that people in Mexico wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
The word panocha. They'd be like, panocha? What? But that is a very specific translation here derived, you know what I mean? I don't know where exactly, but we use it here. And that's a collaboration of concha and pan.
It's like Tex-Mex kind of.
Exactly. A Tex-Mex, a Spanish.
Like a slang version.
Yeah,
of
because
it, yeah.
I'll talk to like some Spanish person or like some Mexican probably, and
Yep.
then or like somewhere else, and they'll be like, "What word is that?" Like, because they use whole different like they use precise Spanish. You know, we don't use that. We use that Tex-Mex.
Yeah, it's
And they look at you and be like, "Oh, you're from over here."
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I had another conversation with a dude from Mexico not that long ago about the word mayate and what that means. So we know it to be a black dude, you know, a racist term for black dude. You know what I mean? Like the N word in Spanish. But over there, south of the border, it's a straight dude who bangs gay guys, it's a dude who bangs gay guys, and that's a mayate. And like,
what a weird. That's a huge difference.
Big difference. Huge difference. So like those two words. Yeah, exactly. And
I think that's how I heard it too before.
Yeah, from somebody who's south of the border, a mayate.
From a Mexican.
Yeah, from a
like-
Mexican. They know it as a dude who bangs guys. You know, they don't get banged, but they bang. You know, and that's the difference between a mayate and let's say a gay dude. What's the word for gay dude? Ojoto.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that they're not.
So it's still derogatory. It sounds like. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's a
It
prideful
seems
thing.
it seems
you know?
less derogatory, and
Yeah.
it seems like a whole different class of, like, you're not gay, but you're a straight
No.
dude who bangs gay dudes.
That's funny because a lot of them, when I was in construction, they would always have a story where they didn't get bagged, but they bagged the dude.
Wow.
I was all like,
what the fuck?
yeah, like there's this old dude. He was what do you call it? He was just chilling with her, and then he's like, yeah, one time I was walking like in Mexico. I was walking from this place, and I had like an hour walk, and then some dude pulled up on me and said, hey, you wanna ride? He's all, yeah, and he's all, I'll drop you off over there. So then he's all, yeah, but he was like gay or whatever, right? And then he's all, you wanted to smash, and then I was all like. And he's all, nah, he gave me a ride and everything. I was all, well, did you smash? He's all, hell yeah, I did. I was like, what the
God damn. So that's why you got all those rides. Huh?
No, that was afterwards. I didn't know you had to finish the job. I didn't know that.
Okay, so there's those two words. That's I guess it's a common thing. You know, I guess it's kind of just accepted. I guess everywhere it should be accepted. Being gay is fine. Not that there's anything wrong with it. No, where was I getting at?
Gay to get your dick sucked.
Ain't gay to get your dick sucked.
Only if you do it.
Okay, so mayate, black dude. Okay, mayate, dude who fucks guys.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a
Super
third.
weird.
There's a third meaning for the word.
I never heard it.
I didn't even know there was a second.
So the third meaning is an insect known as a dung beetle.
In Spanish or what?
Yeah, it's a Spanish term for a dung beetle.
Is it because he's black?
It's a black insect that plays with shit.
Damn.
There it is.
Or that's where
There's
it
the
came
connection.
From.
There it is.
There's the connection.
There it is. They're both black and they play with fucking fecal matter, dude. I took you on a ride.
You just didn't.
I
do all
took
that.
you on a ride.
That's fucked up, though.
No,
That's
it's what it is,
fantastic.
man. That's crazy. Yeah, so
That's
I learned
fantastic.
That's what I learned this
I don't
week.
condone that word. Sorry.
That's what you learned this week.
That's what I learned this week. That was
You
my
waited a
word.
whole fucking.
Yeah.
Did my homework on that shit, brother.
Yes, sir.
You know.
I appreciated learning that lesson. It was
That's a good one.
it was
Okay.
a full journey that we went on, and it was a beautiful little end point. It was like, how did those
got
two?
educated.
Yeah, how did those two words? You know, why is it so far apart? That disconnect is. It doesn't make sense that word could mean both things and be so disconnected, and then boom, the beetle.
Hey, but I was at work, right? And then they said, hey, who's over here? And then one dude said, oh, it's a black guy, that black guy. And then some other dude, he's all like, why'd you say the black guy? Why didn't you just say the guy in the white shirt? And I was all like, is that bad? Or, like, to like describe someone like they'll be like, oh, is that black dude that was here earlier?
It depends on the sensitivity of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, there's countless ways I can describe you. I can describe you as a Hispanic. I can describe you as somebody who's a little thicker than me. I can describe you as bearded. I can describe
Why you gotta bring that up?
I could be offensive in so many ways. You can describe me as shorter,
A little
scrawnier.
But describing doesn't have to be offensive.
No, it doesn't.
If you
No.
You
The
know.
describing is supposed to be coming from me. Start going all crazy.
But either way, like, you know, depending on if you get offended or not or
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how he said it. It's like that one black guy.
But if you say it's that white dude, you know what I mean? Or is that brown dude? Or I'll say hey, is that Mexican?
yeah.
Like, you know
that
what I
one
mean?
white dude, I say that all the time.
But-
that one Mexican dude, I say that all the time. That one black dude, yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
But one time I was like, they said, hey, you ever help this dude? I was like, oh no, I told him, I said, hey, I didn't help this dude because like he was like rude and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then they're all, oh, what was he? Was he white? And I was like, nah. Was he Mexican? I was like, nah. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, what was he? I was like, nah, it's some dude. You know?
Just some guy.
And then I didn't know it was like offensive to say like, hey, it's some black dude. You know?
You
So-
should have been like, well, when you say it like that, it sounds like you're some black dude.
Yeah.
No, but like I'll be like, oh, it's some Mexican. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I would just say he's a member of the human race, brother.
and then no. Sometimes I want to be like, hey, it's an African American. I don't know, like it's just weird. I just,
Well, see, African American is kind of a stupid term, I think, because
Yeah, that shit don't
motherfuckers
make
ain't
any
from
sense.
Africa.
no. But then
Motherfuckers ain't from Africa. They're from, you know?
No, but and then I see some people and I know they're from like not Africa, but from that side,
Uh-huh.
and I want to ask them, hey, where you from? And I don't want to be rude though.
And then you also got to consider, like, what if some black people who aren't from Africa,
They just got strong genes.
no, like they're just not from Africa. Like, let's say some black dude from England, you know, he's on visit here. He's like, hey, are you some African American or are you African? He's like, dude, I'm from England.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
it's
French.
And you
Yeah.
know, and over here,
Wherever.
or French, yeah,
Wherever
or
the
fucking,
fuck,
or
yeah.
not, dude, I'm Mexican, you know, or
they say over here in the United States is where people take it more personal, and out there
they're
that
more
they don't-
offended.
Out there is like whatever, like they don't fucking really get into that.
Yeah, but out there they don't use stupid terms like "Are you African American?" or "fucking," you know, or Mexican. It's like, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm actually from this land right here, from Texas, brother. You know, like, and you know, whether it's called Mexico or Texas or Native American or, you know, it is what it is. You know, my people have been here for thousands of years.
Plus, I mean, what? Yeah, if you go somewhere and you clearly a black man from that has a country accent, you're not gonna be like, "Are you African American?" If you're living in another country, like if you're in a different country, you're not gonna be like, "Are you African American, sir?" You know,
Yeah.
it's like, "The fuck is that?" You know, like,
Yeah.
If he was country, I'll be like, "You're from like Texas?" or
yeah,
something?"
you know,
Like,
like,
you know what I mean? Like,
you know,
where
you,
you
or
from?
you're U.S. You're
Yeah.
American.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
Amer-
that's
yeah,
what you
you're
get. You're American. You're not gonna be like, "Oh, you're African American." You're like, what the fuck? I don't think you would get that. I don't travel like that.
To
and
me,
I'm
it
not
just
black,
seems
but
more offensive to call someone an African American than a black man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they would take offense to it.
I don't know.
See,
Let's get a black man on the show next
Right?
time.
do it.
Someone comment. What do you expect from us to tell you?
Yeah.
He's all call me by my fucking name.
Yeah, call me. Yeah.
I don't know your name.
My name's
man.
fucking Charles or something.
My bad. Peace.
Yeah.
Come in peace.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of peace, what's up with 3i Atlas? Anybody hear anything about that?
Nope.
No?
It was the only thing I heard, it was still acting weird. You know what I mean? Like it was not normal.
Well, I need to do a little bit of research on that because I heard that. I know you told me something about like it was gonna pass by a satellite, and when it did, the footage went out at just the right time.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time for the government to get shut down. It's not funding our satellites.
But they said that satellite was always running. That it was always that one was always recording everything, and then just that time I guess the exact time when it was supposed to pass by and they were supposed to take footage of it, it just turned off.
Yeah, I think it passed by Mars, and we've got rovers and shit on Mars. So I think we were able to point some of the cameras up and take some footage of it.
Yeah, they
from
got
there. But I don't know.
They got it, but it's just like you can't really tell that much. You have to like zoom in, and then like you still gotta like make, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
clean it
pixelated
up,
a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
And
And then
then it's not the picture.
Yeah, fucking NASA. Get on
And-
your shit, NASA. Come on, we pay you monies.
And then there's other people that have their
Nothing's real.
own. They have their own
Nothing's real.
telescopes.
No moon.
There's people that have their own telescopes and they're trying to take footage of it
Yeah,
themselves. But
amateur astronomers.
yeah, but they say watch out with that because they don't know if that they're really taking a photo.
Yeah,
of
it's just
what
a
it
fucking
is.
satellite and shit. It's just
I don't know.
And then, cause there was one dude that he took a picture of it, and then he said he cleaned the lens from his telescope or whatever it was, and then he took another picture of it, and it looked like different. I don't know. He was saying it had a tail or something. I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
they mean by that, or you know what I mean?
yeah, I still think it's aliens now that I think more about it. And I kind of hope that we can figure out if we can figure out how to send people to the moon. I mean, we should send people to that rock and blow it up like Armageddon, so we can bring a chunk of it back home.
But I think they're not. Well, they're
Ride
not,
it home like a space rock, like
right?
ride it home like a rocket, like
like a Bronco at the rodeo.
like a cartoon, you know, just like a big dynamite, a big, you know.
You know what's funny? Some dude said, "Hey, have you ever seen any white Broncos around? Like the new ones?"
Like the ones that the one that O.J. Simpson.
No,
used
but
to?
the new ones that they came out with, like the Broncos.
They're bringing it back.
Well, they have it already.
Gotcha.
But you never see a white one. And they're saying that's what some dude fucking randomly told me.
Damn, there's no more white Broncos. O.J. Simpson single-handedly
I've
removed
seen
the
some.
color.
You seen a
of-
white one?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't know.
Maybe,
But it was
maybe,
just
I don't
funny.
know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I haven't.
I ain't really paid attention to Broncos on the road.
I
Not
seen.
the Raptors ones are cool though, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
But, that was just weird. That was just a little
I didn't
thing.
even think. I never thought of that.
Huh.
I forgot
The
who I
white
heard that from.
Broncos.
What if he did it? He did it, dude. He did it. He done did it.
Didn't you write a book about it?
Yeah.
If he would've
What if
done
I
it?
did it? Or something. If I
Well, you had to make money, had to pay all that shit off.
And then he goes back to jail, right, or something like that. He went back to jail because
for stealing his own memorabilia.
stupid.
Yeah. That's pretty
To probably sell it again to pay them off again.
damn.
Yeah.
What a way to go down.
Is he alive or he's dead?
He's alive.
He's alive.
Yeah.
OJ?
I think so.
I thought he was dead or something.
No,
I
that's
think OJ died.
no way. OJ's totally alive.
Think so? I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
OJ would always live.
He's a lifer. Yeah. The juice?
The juice.
Oh, I say he's dead. No, dead, maybe.
Let's see here. OJ Simpson. Let's see. Still. Oh, yeah. He's dead. Shit, he died last year.
He's dead.
Fucker, dude, died. I wonder if he said anything on his deathbed.
I did it. I fucked up.
Hey.
I wonder if he
Bring
said
me the
anything.
glove.
Damn, he's all like, it totally fits.
No, he just he totally did that shit.
Yeah, that's a weird time. A lot of people who describe that moment in time, they talk about it in a weird way. Like, man, like we were like nobody was really rooting for him, you know? Nobody was rooting for that to happen, for him to get off.
I totally remember like watching that on TV, but like the aftermath. I didn't watch the car chase, but I
Yeah.
remember watching it on the news for sure. But I was a kid, I had no idea what the hell was
It was a
going
great
on, you know?
movie about it. Really
You know,
great movie.
I was just like, oh, cool, O.J. Simpson. You know, who cares? Parents are watching it, you know.
Right, I couldn't understand nothing that was
Nothing.
going on back then.
No idea, but he totally did it.
Yeah.
No way. Why pay all those all that money on the civil side of things if you weren't guilty of anything?
And it's weird because
It's weird.
like he got away with murder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not
Paid
that
for
was
it.
yeah, and that was kind of like the first like real publicized event when that took place, where somebody's like, yeah, I'm, getting away with murder on this huge trial, and everybody was like really watching it because he's a celebrity, and
For sure.
and that's kind
Killed
of
two people too.
two of them, and that's where it all started with that, and after that, you kind of, get into this weird stuff, and now we're at at Epstein, and he suicided himself, and
So they say.
so they say,
Mhm. We know the truth.
and
No, we don't. We don't know shit.
yeah, and I guess that's kind of where I was heading to is if OJ can get away with it, and if whoever killed Epstein can get away with it, it's only gonna get easier,
Well, kind of, because back then, did they have did he have a cell phone? Did they have cell phones back then?
He
Well,
definitely had a car phone.
But
Yeah.
was the car
Yeah, for sure. He was
You know what I
talking
mean?
on it.
Yeah, he was talking on the car phone.
Mm-hmm.
like, because he's isn't like this day, like now it's like more easier to track people,
Yeah.
And back then it was probably like a little harder. So now I think people are gonna get like fucking caught. Like you fuck up and do something, and then you have your phone with you. That's it.
I don't know. Let's look at the dude who. Let's look at Trump. The guy who killed Trump. That was all
What?
crazy. I mean, the guy who shot Trump. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that wasn't fake news.
That was a different.
He wasn't trying to put
I was all
fake
like,
news.
that. You said that so confident. I was like, what?
That was a different reality. No, the dude who shot at Trump hit him in the ear. That dude, that guy was able to pretty much shoot him in the ear, and we still don't know nothing about him. And that's a very recent case. That was last year. This dude was able to commit a crime that was so crazy. He almost assassinated the president, and then we still know nothing about it. And now it's been so long that we don't even care. Nobody's even paying attention to it. There's all these other things, going on. So that dude used to be that dude had a BlackRock commercial. Anybody see that where he was in a BlackRock commercial? Like an advertisement for BlackRock a year or
The
two.
alleged shooter.
No, the actual the guy, or well, I don't know. You don't have to use alleged. He's dead.
Wow.
Thomas Matthew Crooks. Yeah, he's super dead. So
Dead.
Yeah, he's the guy who the Secret Service shot.
Yeah, I had to get reminded too when he told me last time. I was like, what? And then I remember I was like, oh yeah, they shot him because they're all set up, the snipers. And then finally, when they saw him on the roof, they just shot him and then killed him.
Well, because I swear I seen something recently too about the guy that snuck up on him at the golf club.
Yeah, that dude got sentenced.
Or something like that. So,
He did get sentenced. Yeah, that did try to.
But all these dudes are white.
Okay.
They're crazy.
That's weird, right?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's most of the population's white in America. Like it's 50-50 here in San Antonio, as far as white and then Hispanic. Well, not 50-50, but it's almost 50-50. It's like, it's a pretty good split. But everywhere else, it's not that way. It's mostly white dudes. Like it's a lot more. Let's just say that. I think.
What?
Well, not now. Now with all these, the last administration let in a lot of people, millions of people. So much so that in Dearborn, Michigan, there's a whole goddamn Muslim community, like where the chief of police, the mayor, it's like a little Muslim city. It's like little Islam. And they do the Al-Fatiha in the morning, fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. They blare it from the speakers.
I seen a video about that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was real or not. But yeah.
They got fucking on the police badges. They have like Arabic. Like it's a whole fucking thing. Like on the cars, they got Arabic. They're doing shit. It's crazy. It's like it's different, and that's just west of Detroit. That's just right next to Detroit.
So what's the big stink about it though? Is it the fact that they're doing it, the fact that it's loud, the fact that it's like the Muslims doing it? What's the problem?
I think it's such a cultural shock that it's happening in a way that that is disrupting others because of the morning prayer. That's a very good point. It's so loud. Like you can, be a contributing member to society in the way that your culture enriches the American way, and not so much so that it's like, hey, we're gonna not assimilate at all to your culture. In fact, we're gonna open up our own little, just a Muslim kind of sect, and that's where it gets weird, because it's like, well, that's not America. It looks like a different country almost.
I mean, if it's 5 o'clock in the morning and you're blaring some shit, I could see how anybody would be upset about anything playing.
Exactly.
Whether it's religious or you're beating some music down the block, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I did see a video though, and they were doing that, and I can see how that would be insane because it is loud.
And the Arabic language is the other thing I would have a problem with. Like the Arabic language on the badge. That's a problem, in anywhere associated with the police force. That shouldn't be like, nah, dude, this isn't, you don't put like multiple languages on a government entity like that. You know what I mean? To me, that's pushing it.
Arabic on what?
On the government, on the police badges and on the police cars, it's written, or there's a lot of signage where it's 2 languages like that, and it's like, wow, that's fucking weird. That's another weird thing. Like, to me, it's like you're not trying to learn English or assimilate to our culture. You're going to implement
like a subculture, like a little subculture, kind of like a little,
like a mini town where it's just
town in a town.
Yeah, where we do our own things over here, and it's like
they say you could buy towns and shit.
That'd be cool.
Like, so maybe that's what they did. Or maybe they just took over it.
Yeah,
and they just made it themselves. It's like when kind of like the Amish, maybe. I don't know if they're like have something like dedicated that you can't mess with them or what.
No, the Amish are gangsters. Yeah, you don't play with the Amish.
And they do speak a different language, and their signage is probably what, Old German?
What, Amish?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
That's a good point. The Amish,
So I don't know.
and they govern themselves. I mean,
So I don't know. Maybe that's what they're
that's
doing.
a hell of a good point, dude. The Amish, and nobody questions that.
Yeah,
They
they
still
just
have
live
to
alone.
answer,
Right?
but they still have to answer to the law, though.
Yeah, that's true.
They have their laws within their laws, but then they would be considered sovereign citizens by U.S. law.
Now, here's the question: in Dearborn,
So they like if they murdered somebody, and just because they murdered somebody who was on the Amish land, they're still gonna go to prison
yeah.
for killing somebody. You know,
Unless they don't tell no one.
And here's the question: like, are
You
they
know?
operating
Yeah.
in Dearborn the way they would in a Muslim country? That's the question, and that's I guess
sounds like it.
and that's what it seems like is kind of alarming to me. Is like they stone women in those countries. They stone gay people in those countries. You know, and if they don't got stones, they throw them off a building because that's close enough.
I don't think are there skyscrapers in Detroit?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, dude. There's definitely factories. You know,
Factory, okay.
the old abandoned fucking factories.
Raggedy ass Detroit, dude. Maybe they're going there to rebuild it, dude. It's so raggedy. They want to bring back
maybe
the wealth.
maybe they had like a lot of cheap land over there, so they just
Oh, that
this,
shit's
this is where
probably
we,
cents on
this is
the
where we're-
dollar, dude.
This is where we're gonna come settle.
Yeah, it's probably the
Cheap.
cheapest place to live.
Mhm.
Dearborn.
And damn, yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Detroit, dude. I'm just saying.
No,
based
me
off
either.
Of based off of what I've heard, I've never been, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah,
But
me
Based
either.
off what I've heard, it's not a place to go. Ain't shit there.
Yeah.
They said that they're building it back up or something. I think.
I mean, the auto population or automotive industry, is supposed to come back, to the U.S. and Detroit and build it back up. But we'll see how that goes.
That's
Because
what
that
we
means
need.
that just means that the cost of vehicles will go up even more.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's so used to spending $80,000 now, and they're okay with that shit. And they're like, oh, it's technology. Now they're like, oh,
50,000 for a new truck. Hell nah.
I don't know. Maybe we
Crazy.
can do it, and now we don't have to import it. And
It's gonna
maybe
be more.
we'll be able to.
It's gonna be more because you gotta pay them the wages we have,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and
they
then
ain't having
still,
that.
you know what I mean?
They ain't having that
Just like that, just off of that.
You'd
Because
still have
imagine, because if we get vehicles from like wherever else they're built from, they gotta import them, and it's still cheaper.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you still have to pay China and all the shit for all the parts. Because the
but
technology.
we are building our parts. I just saw a brand new microchip facility going down south. It's not fully built. The building's just
it still won't be on that same scale though, bro.
Yeah.
Like them boys pump out
but we're trying.
cell phones, iPads, computers, the car stuff,
Everything. And then
technology,
that's like
AC,
sense, you know?
plumbing
That's like
stuff. They're pumping out everything over there,
Yeah.
bro. So you can't
But that
keep
stuff
up.
needs to come home. We have to
It
do
should.
that stuff.
It should. Some of it should, for sure. But the reality is that it's so cheap to get now, and it's been the accustomed now to spend this much money. They're not going to say, oh, well, now we can do it for half the cost, because nobody's going to want to go and build a car for $15 an hour.
Well, not with them tariffs now.
And then if you get, even if you get computers to do it or robots, you get robots to do it, you still got to have somebody qualified to man those machines to make sure that they don't go down, because once they go down, that's it. No
You got to
production.
man the robot.
So somebody has to understand that, and he's going to want some fucking money.
Yeah. Well, that's going to create a whole new form of jobs too, fixing robots.
Yeah.
Unless you get a robot to fix robots. Oh, fuck. That's Skynet.
They can't do that too.
Yeah, I believe that.
It can be done.
Yeah.
And then
All
once
that.
they start breeding themselves and programming themselves, that's when.
This motherfucker said breeding themselves.
Yeah. Think about it like that, bro.
Just
They do.
build it, drop it off, and then they just mate together and they just teach each other.
Nah,
No, they just start
build 'em.
building themselves. That's what I mean by breeding.
Oh, like
They build themselves. They get a couple robots together and they
It's just like if it's a person
They
just building
built
it,
it.
but it's a robot.
yeah, and then just download whatever kind of program.
Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, that's coming,
but
dude. That's in
it's-
the future. That's
great.
in
No,
your
that's
future.
a little true. No.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's coming.
Maybe.
I give it maybe 20 years before we
Yeah,
got
they just-
robots walking the streets, and then maybe another 5 after that before they're fixing
not
themselves and
even that
making
many.
themselves.
Right, like 10 more years maybe.
You got
'Cause-
to 10, I got it 25
'cause,
on the, I'm being more optimistic of humanity, that we would be more resistant to the idea of Terminator You know what I mean? Like we done saw the movies. There's so many of them to be seen. There's like 7 or 8 of them. Goddamn Arnold is gonna live forever in the movies, you know, as the villain and the good guy.
I don't think it's a solid idea. To have
well, for
robots
sure,
like that,
for
but-
sure, jobs are they're gonna take over the jobs.
All the jobs. I
Like,
talked about
not
it.
all of them, not all of them, but like most of them that are just repetitive. You know what I mean?
I definitely talked about it in episode 8. Check it out. That robots would definitely enter the plumbing force in a matter of no time at all.
Yeah, I was talking about that with my wife because I was watching it and I was kind of just touching on it, and we could touch on it more on the whole cast on that side of things, right? The Color Me Blue thing and all that. But if they're already implementing smart homes,
Yep.
and so homes are being 3D printed.
Oof.
The homes are being laced with smart AC sensors. I put them in. I helped put them in. You know, sensors that will tell you everything from airflow to change a filter to there's a leak to everything. There's all kinds of sensors you can get on your electric.
Yep.
Plumbing.
Yeah.
The whole nine. So once you build a smart home, like in kind of like how you touched on that episode, was light bulbs, the AC, the TVs, you don't even have to be home to control 90% of the shit in your house anymore.
Yep.
It has already begun. And so now you only have to implement how to plumb the house and recreate that consistently every single house for a robot to go in there and be able to say, hey, I can diagnose that because it's the same here as it is here, as it is here, as it is here, as it is here.
And better.
And it just gets it down and gets a pat. You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I mean?
going to get better.
It's like those foldable houses.
In a sense. Yeah.
You seen them?
Foldable?
Yeah, like they come in like folded and then they just like
expand
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, they're pretty tight. Like,
I mean, they're cool. Yeah,
and they come all solar powered and everything.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm just saying, as far as like smart homes, like where your house is so smart that the house itself is smarter than you, right? It already can diagnose itself. It can already say, I've got a leak on this hotline over here in the kitchen. Let me shut this valve right here because you got solenoids everywhere. And
nice.
That'd be tight
it shuts
though.
it down.
Yeah,
and
that'd
then-
be tight though.
And well, that's
And then it orders the robot to come fix it, or you own
you
the
own
robot.
the robot already.
You're-
The
you're-
robot is it's the
It
handyman.
just comes off the part. It just comes right out of the closet.
And it puts on his belt.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, oh, no, it has
the
a little
hand
bag.
itself
Oh, it just-
turns into different tools.
Something, yeah.
It fucking
However
soldered.
it does
Inspector
it.
Gadget, dude.
Because your house is going to be so modular and so pieced together, and you could just remove a piece of wall.
Yeah.
And be like, there it is. Do
Yep.
what he needs to do because it's the same fix here as it would be at every other fucking house.
Boom.
But it has to be like that.
Yeah.
Because just like I know, there's a lot of different bullshit going on in a lot of these houses that a robot would lose its shit and be like, I think it's this, and then destroy your house.
Yeah. But if the house is a
Doesn't
part of the
think like that.
diagnosis process, Jesus Christ, you got $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Don't steal that idea. We're gonna patent it first.
They're
we
already
publish.
working on it, bro.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You
All
already
right.
got a smart
Well, too
homes,
late.
man. Yeah.
Well,
It's already happening right in front of your eyes.
God damn it. The future's already nigh.
That's why they keep bumping up your Wi-Fi because they want you to keep adding shit.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll give you a gig of fiber. It runs crazy fast. You can add 30 devices now.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Light bulbs, and then you're just over there plugging shit.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
Running laptops, running this, whatever, so.
Well,
And everything syncs together.
It's a scary thought, but now
Yeah.
it's almost like with all this reluctance that I have, it seems so rare. You know, like because everybody just freely gives away any kind of privacy or even the notion of they don't even give it second thought. They're like, yeah, I want to make my life easier. Of course, I'm going to do all the things, and so using AI when the robots come out and they're affordable for everybody, getting the robots and then pretty much advancing towards that future, it's inevitable. It seems like it's happening. It's happening no matter what.
Yes.
And
it's advancing. You know what I mean? It's just.
There's nothing we can do to stop it as a little man. There's nothing you can do.
And how long do you think it will be until we regret that idea, until we regret making that decision?
Not until you see the whole outcome. see if it's bad or what.
That's tough. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
might end up like Demolition Man.
What if different AIs are
Underground.
different AIs are put into different robots, and then now you have AI wars fighting out in the real world.
You know, there's a dude. He said he has the AI like GPT chat, but he has it like programmed himself where it unlocks it and it tells you like all the bad shit too. Like he could just use it to do like all this other stuff.
Oh my god!
But he's like, I guess he's like a computer.
He's a
you know what I mean?
hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit. You can do all kinds of weird shit on there, man.
Oof.
But, you know, that's just the beginning.
Well,
you know, how do you govern that though?
I think
Especially if it can
man.
damn near govern itself at a point. I mean, it's supposed to be smarter than us.
Yeah.
So it'll govern itself almost. That's the scary shit.
It just depends who's in charge of them. You know what I mean? Who's in charge and what they put to stop. You know, like
what
like
kind of laws or whatever.
Well, not laws, but I guess coding or whatever. Like, hey, they can't go this far. Or,
yeah.
I don't see any code being written that will eventually take it over. Like it'll get smart enough to where a human won't be able to make a code strong enough.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's gonna.
There's no way.
It's gonna.
The computing power by the
can't-
time it gets to that point is just gonna be unreal.
unless the resources for it to live dies.
It's gonna defy.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna defy its own code parameters.
No doubt.
And then it's going to write its own codes.
Yep.
You know, and that's what we're already seeing now with AI.
Mm-hmm.
They've done all kinds of experiments with it, and they still can't figure it out. So they're building a god that they can't figure out, and we're gonna put it inside of robots. Here you go.
So does it get to the point where there's more robots than people, and they just start taking out people?
Nah,
Well, fuck
it's
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be,
like a war.
Yeah, no, matter no time at all.
Between tech and man.
You know how
even-
quick it'll be to build that many robots? No time at all, especially if
But you don't
they're
even
doing
need
it
that many.
24/7.
You don't even need that many. Like one robot could take out like 10 of us or more. You know what I mean?
Good point.
No,
You know?
there's some big boy guns. I'm just saying.
No, but like
Boys got
if,
shit
the
that
ones
take
that
out
don't.
rhinos.
No, but the ones
you
that
know?
don't, and then they'll
Yeah.
just leave your ass for last.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The
yeah.
ones that are
They
they're
take out the
alright.
easy crowds.
Yeah, get the easy ones, and then whenever we already got all grouped up, let's go for that main one.
Like when you first start
Besides-
off
then there's
hunting, you shoot fish and barrel, and then
And-
you go for the fucking.
And then there's an Iron Man
lion.
one. There's an Iron Man one that's fucking flying and fuck you up.
So you go for the Cali folk, and then go.
First, you take out a whole state. Yeah, with
they
one
don't allow,
robot.
they don't allow guns.
Yeah.
You know, places like that. Because come down here to Texas, man, these boys have got 50 cows on the back of their Jeep, on the Jeeps. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're ready for that type
On
of
that
shit.
Rubicon.
Come
on,
Yeah,
boss.
they're ready for it.
Yeah, come on, robot. I got a Rubicon.
So they're gonna stay away from Texas and Florida.
Yeah, most of Alabama, fucking New Mexico,
South in
all the
general.
South in general.
So they're gonna start up there.
The
So
South in general.
the South,
for sure. Or south, what? East?
yeah,
Southeast,
it'll
we'll
be
say.
our last defense against the robots. You
Yeah.
know, and then the human race will rise from the South.
Because I mean, imagine dropping with the laws they have in New York as far as gun laws and shit like that, and then dropping a shit ton of those little robots.
Well, I mean, think
to
about
take it on in New York, a concentrated area, and just go hamburger.
we're making a huge mistake here. There's whole other countries out there. There's only 150 mil Americans, but we got billions of people all over the world. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have guns. America is the last stand.
But what if they're the ones that are building robots to go against us?
Yeah,
know what I mean?
what if the
Some-
what if
there-
the homie's
there's-
building the bad robots, but then he goes in his garage at night and builds the good robots to take them on, and he knows the code and all that, so he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, in that one movie that we haven't written yet. No,
I'm just saying. You
Yeah,
know, you
I
could be over
mean,
there
best case scenario,
building the
you
Power
know?
Rangers and shit.
Best case scenario, we get some sort of superhero robot, you know, to come to our defenses. But worst case scenario and most likely scenario is that robots get built and they start with the countries that don't have guns. You know, if they're gonna defy us, if some dumbass puts AI inside of it, we're done, and they're gonna start taking out the whole world.
Just drops it in like a place where like it's so remote.
I
Where
would
there's
think-
like just a few people, so nobody, like even if it didn't complete the mission, that nobody would even see it. Nothing, kind of thing.
No, like, it would
just see what it does, you know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, or just go full blown like nuts to the wall and just drop like fucking 50 of them in some crazy 13 billion, or 13 million,
Okay, so I see what
people
you're
in one
saying. You
city.
started off somewhere in the Congos, see if it wipes out a bunch of people, see if anybody reports on it.
Like even sees it, then
Yeah.
nobody would be able to see. Like if it failed,
Yeah.
you're like, hey, dude, I'm so remote that if it fails, unless it just takes off, but eventually it'll run out of battery or do something.
Fucking started raining and fucked it
You
up.
know,
It's all
something like that.
waterproof.
Like your test grounds.
Yeah.
Your testing grounds. Instead of just saying, all right, we're just going to build 100 of them and just drop them, and then everybody goes into panic mode. And you're like, well, let's just see if it works first.
Yeah.
And where do you do that?
Yeah. Some
Remote place that's
some
like
third world country
Yeah.
that,
there's 1,500
Some-
people in the
hey-
next 10,000 miles, and it's like, well, let's go see if it'll take out
Hey, some
1,500 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some tribe
Crazy,
fucking
weird
takes them
shit.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some tribe just fucking
Yeah.
fucks up the robots.
Dude,
yeah.
that'd be,
That'd be cool.
They'll be
That'd
like,
be a
"Oh,
good
nah,
movie
we're
right
ready."
there.
They'd have been
That'd be a
intense.
movie I'd be willing to see. I paid $20 to see that movie.
20 a head.
Damn.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Nice. We got us
Engine
an
versus robots.
Last time I was gonna buy some tickets and I was like, hell, these bitches got expensive.
Yeah, $20,
I was all,
you know.
Yeah.
Cool 20
Ish. Give or
ish,
take,
yeah.
That's how everybody's fucking streaming it at the house.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
they lose.
I haven't even seen a movie.
It's the experience, dude. It's still about the experience.
Yeah, you go there, you sit down, eat your
Certain movies.
popcorn.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
know?
used to eat popcorn,
Load that
popcorn,
bitch
had some
Nachos.
nachos, the
The
fajita ones.
jalapenos.
Mhm. Tear it up.
Damn. Yeah, we should go see
Is the
that
draft
place.
house still open? Do you know?
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You
Alamo
know,
Draft House.
yeah, I love that place. That's a good place to go to.
It was. I don't know. I've been in years, but yeah, that is a pretty awesome place.
Yeah.
That was when I first got introduced to the fact that you get a server at your movie.
Oof.
That shit blew my mind.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I seen people walking. I was like, dude, what the hell, man? They're talking. I'm like, this is a movie.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't say it, of course, but I'm like, dude, the fuck is a movie? And I'm like, oh, and they're bringing food. Like, waited.
Taking
service?
orders, kneeling
man.
before me.
Yeah, dude. I was like, this is mind blowing, dude. That's when I realized the pencil and pen and shit was for and all that.
Yeah.
Or pencil and pad, you know.
Very cool.
He's
Super
all
dope.
taking notes before.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't understand what was going on. I was like,
Yeah,
don't know
I
what
thought
the
that was
fuck.
for the note taking for the movie. Follow the plot.
Dude, it was great. And then I found out, and then it was been on since then. Because this one up here is pretty cool, man. It's got like a little leather reclining seats and the whole nine. Have you been
Yeah.
up there? The Evo
Yeah.
or whatever? Yeah.
Oh, the Evo, no, but I've been to a few of the
Whatever
draft
the-
houses
yeah.
for sure.
It's similar to that. Dude.
Yeah.
Like nice plush seats and shit.
Yeah, they got to do more, to get them butts and seats,
Yeah. The streaming services have definitely killed the movie theater.
Yeah.
That's why they attach everything they can to it now. You got
Yeah.
bowling and laser tag and all that. You
Yeah.
don't pay for it though.
It's cool though,
Yeah.
man.
It is cool.
We need to bring that back and get the fuck out of the house more.
Do a bowling league or what? Hit them turkeys,
Yeah.
the gobblers,
The strikers.
the gobblers. That's what they call it, dude. Turkeys.
Oh, okay.
3 strikes in a row. Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
Fucking yeah. I've got one.
One gobbler?
One gobbler.
You turkey.
Yeah, I'm no good. I just lucky.
I've had to have gotten at least one of those.
We'll go though. It's right down the street, man.
Well, let's wrap it up for today. Let's get some final thoughts. Jose? Any final thoughts?
Right now. Well, just right now, he said turkey, right? And I watched this streamer that plays poker, and instead of calling them fish, he calls them fucking turkeys. I don't know, it's just funny. But the final thought, it would be, I'm more interested in space now. Like ever since like a couple months. That's it.
3-Eye Atlas?
Look up. Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's an interesting thing, man. It's
Look,
all trippy.
Well, I've been like, you pay attention to like aliens and stuff, like shit like that. But like now it's like, oh damn, it's like something going by.
Yeah.
But yeah,
From a different sun.
watch the skies.
Yeah.
Like in the Simpsons.
Look up.
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
Right on. Dave, final thoughts.
I don't think we went to the moon already.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
bullshit. That's
So-
just my thought.
You think we're going to go back then? No? Still no.
I don't know.
Damn.
It's tough to believe anything now, but it sounds cool. It sounds like something that we should have already been done, but I just don't think. I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you in that sentiment as well.
Propaganda.
I agree. It's kind of hard. It's all been saturated, to say the least. There's the word of
Yeah.
the day, saturated.
Saturated.
Or mayate. That's the word of the day.
That's not the word of the day.
No.
please.
Okay.
No.
Peace.
My final thoughts for the day are gonna be peace. You know, peace in the Middle East. That's cool.
Peace out, Mayate.
Appreciate that. Peace to all the people in the world, and thank you for watching. Subscribe and check out the rest of our content.
Oh,
yeah, like, and subscribe.
Almost 5,000 subscribers.
Hey, leave some
earlier.
comments. Leave some comments. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
we need to see.
get involved
Say
here.
what's
Check us
up.
out.
Say
See
where
what's
you're
up.
from.
We wanna say hi to you people. We want you to say hi to us. We will respond. We got some guys here. We're ready for you. All right. Bye everybody.